Good morning, Soldier here, and welcome back to The Last of Us Part 2 for live stream number 6 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope you're well. I hope your week is going well as well as we start Thursday morning for myself. Yesterday's stream, we got quite a bit done. We got to a point in the game where we are now playing as Abby. I didn't know this was going to happen. We managed to take everyone out other than Abby with Ellie. And then Ellie made a mistake. Oh, I say it's a mistake. Obviously, it was a fight and she did what she had to do to survive. But she ended up killing a pregnant lady. And then you could see the trauma on her face from doing so. We then moved on to being back at the theatre. And it turns out Abby had found us. And she shot Jesse, held Tommy captive at gunpoint. And then the game switched. We then changed character. And we are now Abby back at day one of being in Seattle, which was, that was completely unexpected to myself. I didn't know that was actually a part of it. I thought when we played Abby at the start of the game, that was it. But it looks like we're seeing things from Abby's point of view. We didn't get that far, but we had an ambush with the scars, and I think it was about as far as we got yesterday morning. We were trying to survive after the ambush, day one in Seattle with Abby. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Very interesting stream yesterday. Sounds good. And hopefully we continue that today. Well, I say hopefully. We are going to continue it today, but hopefully the intrigue continues. I'm curious to see how Abby is going to react to things going from day one to when we start killing her friends and then make it to where she is now in the theatre. That's going to be an interesting thing, and how she differs from Ellie and how she deals with those emotions. We saw what happened to her dad. We know that Joel did it. So it kind of confirms our suspicion that the reason she wanted Joel dead was because of what Joel did to her father. So all that makes sense now. We kind of assumed that was the case, but we didn't know for sure. So that is the plan for today. We're going to continue on as Abby for as long as it wants us to. We are live for 3.5 hours, so we've got plenty of time to see how much more we can get done. So bear with me 2 seconds while I do a quick tweet, and then we shall crack on. I still can't type and talk. It's one of those things I've not been able to do. We'll have a look as well when we go in how many hours are into this now. For those that aren't aware, we are live again this evening for Batman Arkham Knight as we continue to try and catch all the villains. The only one left is the Riddler, so we'll be looking at a lot of the Riddler's annoying puzzles this evening. That is the plan. And we'll talk about the Platinum as well. I've had a proper look at the trophies, and we may have come across a problem, but we'll talk about that this evening. Okay, tweet is done. We can crack on. Okay, let's have a look. So, according to this, we are 16 hours, 3 minutes and 44 seconds in. I still don't think that's under what we've done, as this is live stream number 6, and they've all been about 3.5 hours. So, yeah, not sure about that, but we'll have to go along with what it says. I think splitting the game in two, so you can see the same events unfold from 2 different perspectives, is definitely an interesting idea. It didn't happen in the first game, and it wouldn't have made sense to, I don't think, in the first game, because the focus was more on Joel and Ellie surviving. Now, though, I'm interested to see how it plays out. Obviously, we've seen Ellie struggling with survivor's guilt and killing a pregnant lady, and that's all going to take a toll on her mindset, and it has done, and we can visibly see that. Abby seems to be a lot stronger mentally and physically, to be fair. She also seems a lot more stubborn, and I do wonder how things are. Seeing her friends die around her is going to be interesting, how she copes with that and deals with that. So this is Abby, this is us. we have just survived being attacked, I believe, if I can remember correctly. Differences in the two characters: we can make pipe bombs, which bounce on impact and explodes off short delay. Interestingly, obviously med kits. We can do a silencer, and we can upgrade a melee weapon. And also her skills. We've got branches we don't know about, but we can increase maximum health if we can find enough supplements. And we are collecting coins as her rather than what Ellie was collecting, which was superhero trading cards. I'm trying to remember everything from yesterday. Right, so yeah, let's say morning when we finished, we had just cleared out this area of infected. Just double checking, missed anything, left anything behind. They're already saying where we need to be going next, but I want to make sure we picked up supplies, because I know this can set us back a little bit. Every time you save, it doesn't guarantee you start back exactly where you were. So I'm just double checking we have gained everything from this room, because it probably has set us back a minute or so. As you saw, we just picked up some supplies just then, and I'm pretty sure we had searched everything. So just let me double check that everything's gone, and then we'll see where we're meant to be heading next. We're heading over here by the looks of things, actually. Right, where are we going? Look up there. Ah, an opening. So we're actually in this building because we were ambushed. And then they ran in here to escape the ambushes, the scars. So we're interested to see that battle as well, to be fair. So we need a way up. Is there something we can push, pull, move? This here, what's this? That's a scissor lift. I don't think it works though, looking at that. No. Forklift? Can I drive a forklift? No. We've got to find a way up though, don't we? I think that's where we're heading. Is up there, but we've got to find a way up. Can't climb there. Oh, actually, why don't we just climb? We got to climb on the forklift. No. Oh, that seems to be. Why does that wood seem to be a climbable place? No climbing there. Ah, there's a ladder there, isn't there? Okay, so we need to find the way up over here, I would guess. Obviously these doors open and close, but these are just enclosed areas. What about... is there something right at the back to climb up, potentially? Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Okay, we're not getting up there, are we? I always love starting a stream and then getting stuck. We're not 100% stuck, we're just got to find what it needs us to do. Because somehow we've got to get up there, it seems. How
do I get up there?
I'm not going to take a hint. Oh, there we go. That'll be how we get up there then. I didn't know that we could climb up here, to be fair. I thought I tried. Obviously, I hadn't tried it correctly. Okay, so we can get to here. Do I want to go to there? I think I do.
Here we go.
Because there's a weapon here. Yeah, let's swap to the axe. Instead of a pipe. A piece of wood, actually. There's a ladder there as well. I don't think I can make that jump. But I don't know why we're crawling, to be fair. Do we need to crawl? We probably do. Just because of the height of the things here. I hadn't actually thought of going high until now. Right, anything to pick up? Canister. So that now enables us to craft more bombs. We're holding off. We can craft a silencer now, but obviously I like to be able to leave one of each with us just in case we need it for anything. Supplements, we now have enough to do our first skill, which will increase the maximum health. So we've got 25% more health. We're going to save up now for listen mode clarity, unless we unlock something else in the meantime. Okay, from here, I'm guessing we're going that way. Or can we make that jump? I kind of think we can make that jump there. We can. No, no. Or maybe we can't make the jump. Oh, clickers.
Guys!
Glad the dog was there.
Here they come! Come on!
More incoming. My shooting is shocking this morning. Oh, that dog is a lifesaver. My axe is going to be no good now. And there's a clicker there as well. There's the spore one as well. I need bullets. Otherwise the spores, I've got 3 bullets left and that's it. Got no bullets left. And low health. I need a weapon or I need something badly. I was going to say, I have got pipe bombs. Is that all of them? I think we're clear. That went badly for us. Extremely badly.
Yeah. Running low on ammo though.
Can we say fuck this place?
Low on ammo? I got none.
Fuck this place. We're getting out
Right,
of here.
we can heal. Oh, I forgot we've got another gun. I didn't even think of the rifle when we run out of bullets. I should have done. It's not a rifle. It's yeah, I didn't even think of that. To be fair, I should have realised we had a second weapon. I didn't even think at the time. What I saw was the pistol, and yeah, that could have gone a lot better if I'd realised we had the other weapon. That would have gone 10 times better. In the heat of the moment, I just didn't think about it. Right, anything else to pick up? I could do with lots of stuff right now. Right, we got a piece of wood for a melee weapon at least. Yeah, I should have remembered we had a flipping rifle on us. That was poor on my part. Right, anything else to pick up here? Not that I can see. I think we're heading through there. Got to constantly look around for supplies though. If we miss anything, supply-wise, it will put us at a disadvantage. So we've got to make sure we've got everything we can. Yeah, I need to remember we've got a rifle. Because that would have made life easy. And the rifle that Abby carries is actually quite nice to use. It's really stable compared to what we've used with Ellie. No, piece of wood can stay the same. Can't find anything of use currently. Ah, nuts and bolts. We'll take those though. Always handy. Nothing around this side.
Guys.
Found a door. See if there's any more nuts and bolts first. Not by the looks of it. Oh yeah, there is. There. This is why it's important to check everywhere. All them nuts and bolts all add up. That piece of wood's no better than what we're using. I think that's everything checked. And there's a door to get out. But yeah, now I remembered we've got a decent rifle on us. I should have realised. That fight would have been a lot easier.
Hey.
You got it. Ladies first.
We'll say though, the dog is a massive,
Go ahead, Abs.
massive
So
help
ladies
as well.
first.
I like you.
It makes such a difference having a dog with us. Especially when the enemy's getting close.
Okay.
Abby, this reminds me of your dad's greenhouse. Shouldn't. All these plants are alive. Good point.
Right, I can't hear anything, so I think we are safe-ish.
You two needed a bonding moment.
Shut up, Manny.
Working already.
Yeah, supplies would be helpful. What do we got in there? Nuts and bolts behind us. Just the one lot. Oh no, some over here and some tape. Canister. Normally I'd be careful with that because it's making noise that I don't really want to make, but that actually made sense. Crafting wise, we can't craft med kits, so we want to hold off a little while for that. Could craft explosives though, to be fair. I know we need alcohol as well. Can't craft explosives. We've got 2 though, I need to remember to use those as well. Do need to remember to use the explosives. It's going to be weird though, because they're not going to explode immediately, they're going to bounce. That's going to take some getting used to, I think. Especially being able to use them correctly and efficiently. Is it, what's it there? Oh, a coin. I'm glad I didn't say that's everything.
And another one?
We found a Massachusetts coin.
Yeah. I know a good drinking game you can play with those.
We can add that to our collection. Massachusetts. More nuts and bolts. There must be a table, upgrade table nearby. The amount of nuts and bolts we've now kind of got. We'll craft a medkit. Normally I don't like leaving us with zeros in supplies, but we haven't got a medkit, so that makes sense. Right, we've got to find a way out. I think that's just about everything gained. What is our way out? There's a little shed here. Over the vehicle is my guess. No scars that we can see, so that's something.
Bob's dead ahead.
No scars in sight.
Well, they're out there. Yeah. Let's keep moving.
Right, we need to be aware that scars could turn up at any time.
Remember when we could pass through this area without getting jumped by scars? Getting nostalgic about the truce? Easier days, huh?
Too easy. We let our guard down, and they strung up an entire squad.
Ah.
Retaliation to us shooting those kids.
So there was a truce between the scars. Is that a thing?
What would you do?
Yeah.
I don't know, not.
So there was a truce between the scars and the wolves.
I'd rather save our people.
But scars supposedly, the wolves supposedly,
Not their fault.
someone hurt someone
Not our
else,
fault either.
and the scars
Those
retaliated.
deaths are on them. Okay.
And that was the end of the truce by the sound of things.
Not to jinx us, but it is very quiet out of here.
It's locked. No, it's not locked.
Something's blocking the door. Maybe there's another way in.
There is, there's a rope there.
Up here. Manny, see what's up there.
On it.
Manny's going up. It's obviously weird seeing these people alive, knowing what Ellie's done to them in the first half of the game. I'm saying half. I don't know if it is half, but yeah, it's weird knowing what she's done.
The cable's caught on something. There you go. Come on up.
Mel, stay with Alice. I'll try to get that door open. Find you two another way in.
Right, we go.
Cool. Be careful.
I like that she climbs properly, using the feet to push up. Hands are just to hold on, really. It's a good technique.
Well?
Still no sign of scars.
Oh.
Long way down.
Yeah, it is.
Can I pick the rope up and use the rope? Yes, we can. I was going to say, it's as they said themselves, it's a long way down.
There we go.
As that makes more sense.
Okay, Mel. We're in.
Right,
Back
nothing untoward. It says before we let her in, have a quick look round. Just in case there's a cutscene plays the minute she's in, I just thought we'd have a look around first before we let her in. She's not going anywhere, is she? That's the thing. There's no rush to get her inside.
Guys, it's getting lonely out here.
You're fine out there. Take. We're getting a lot of nuts and bolts. I'm waiting for an upgrade table because I'm assuming there's going to be one nearby. Nuts and bolts we're gaining. Right, let's lower him. Oh, that man is not even helping.
Okay, come on, quick. Longer. Yeah, sure.
That man has got a door there. There was another door to the left, I think.
We're here.
Oh no, this wasn't a door then. I thought there was a door here, but there wasn't.
Whoa. Check it out. Some kind of boat workshop.
Let's remember this place. Command's always on the lookout for spare parts.
Command's always on the lookout for spare parts. Nice. Hang on. Seems a little bit too quiet. That might be on purpose, but it just seems a little bit too quiet for my liking. Anything we can do so we can take the bomb parts? Yes. No, we need alcohol still. Right, there are some stairs going up there. Lots of nuts and bolts. We should be able to do some major upgrades for a lot of our stuff. Right now, to be fair, in the field trophy achieved. I'm not sure what that's for. But yes, we can do upgrades. We've got 109 to spend. We've got no bullets for our short range handgun at this point, the 9mm. I think we'll do a semi-auto rifle. I'm hoping we get a decent amount of bullets for it as we come across them.
Doing my best.
Scope on it would be quite cool. 80 though for a scope. Doesn't leave us much room. Although to be fair, there's nothing we can do once we've done one upgrade. Even with 109. Let's have a look at the 9mm. 40, 50, 30, 50. Okay, I'm thinking scope on the semi-auto rifle. I think that will help a lot as well with accuracy. And unfortunately, that's the only upgrade we can do. The amount of nuts and bolts we gained, and that's the only upgrade we can do. That is quite bad. Let's have a look at the scope. That's a nice scope, to be fair. Right, I don't know if we should be heading up or heading through. Let's have a look up first. As far as we can tell, there's nothing else here. But there are things you can't hear, so there is a chance that we aren't as alone as we think. There's a door there as well. Sharps and tape. What's through the door? No, that door's locked. Unless we can find a key. No going through that door. There's no other way in by the looks of things. Let's have a look around and see if there's any other way in, but I don't think there is. Right, there's nothing else there. Might find the key down here, to be fair. Right, what else have we got in here? Obviously, we know it's a boat workshop. There's lots of bits over here. Let's have a look. Alcohol, always helpful. Rags as well. Canister. Okay, explosives. Let's double check we can't use explosives. So if we would lose the alcohol by doing so. I don't really want to lose the alcohol, but we can't take explosives at the minute. Let's do it. I'm not normally a fan of leaving something empty, but there's a lot of explosive in picking up and not being able to use. Okay, that's for going out. Let's make sure we haven't missed anything. I've got a feeling we must be able to get up into that room. Obviously, it's figuring out how. I don't need a hint. We could open that door. I think we're just leaving. I was hoping we could get into that room. It's locked, but it kind of tells me that there could be something else we could do. Potentially to get in. There might not be anything in it, but you never know. But yeah, I haven't seen a key or anything. Oh, a scissor lift. Lots of scissor lifts, and we can't use any of them. It's always the way. Right, I'm assuming we're leaving. I can't see anywhere else a key could be. Look in the fridge? No. Unless this is about to get stuck.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit broken.
Go.
I'll brace it with something.
Sorry.
You do okay?
Yeah. Crank broke.
What now?
Abby, look. A hatch.
Okay.
Maybe just hang tight. We're gonna find a way up to the roof.
Okay.
We're going to find a way to the roof then.
So, glad you hitched a ride with us?
Right. Remind me to thank Manny for that one. I am glad I'm here with you guys. I hate to hear you got in trouble and I couldn't help.
Hey, why have you been avoiding me?
I wasn't avoiding you.
Come on, you've barely said anything to me since Jackson.
I don't know. I guess I was shook by Jackson, too.
You don't think Joel deserved what he got?
I think he deserved worse. I just wish I didn't take part in it.
I get it. What kind of a person could do that, right?
I'm not saying that. It's
Being
not
able to
avoiding
see
much.
firsthand someone being killed the way they were is always going to take its toll.
Hey, Mel.
That's the thing.
Let me boost you up here. See if there's something in that room.
And I think they all underestimated how much
Okay.
killing in cold blood would
go.
affect them. You know, they've obviously killed to survive with the scars and the infected. But in cold blood, against someone defenseless, that's a completely different kettle of
Anything?
fish.
One sec.
What are you doing?
Getting us out of here?
Okay, just...
So please be
slow.
careful. The annoying thing is we know she's going to survive because we know that Ellie kills her.
I'll take your
So
word for it.
that's the bad side to doing two different stories like this. You know, there's no real trepidation of her getting seriously hurt because we've seen
Made it.
her at the end of Ellie's kind of story. I wonder if she's going to let us in. Is she letting us in the door over here, I wonder?
Thank you.
Yeah, she's opened the door that we can get in a minute ago then. But yeah, so there's no kind of real trepidation when it comes to situations that these guys get themselves in, because we've seen the characters ourselves.
Okay. Getting closer to the hatch.
So we put this on the boat, I'm assuming, and we can get across the boat, and then can we pick it back up, maybe? I did miss the look at.
Hey. Smart.
We're up. Anything to pick up on the boat? It's unlikely to be anything to pick up on the boat, but I thought I'd have a look.
Reminds me a little of Owen's boat.
Although, to be fair, we can go inside. But did I just miss the conversation? Still there? Yeah. I need to be closer to her. Obviously, there's stuff in the boat to look at. I just want to at least have the conversation. There you go.
Still trying to fix that thing up?
Yeah. But he says he'll be done any day now.
Any day now. Everybody's got their obsession.
Yeah, with me and dog toys.
Yup. And me with my stupid coins.
They're getting on better. Now they've had a little chat. They seem to be getting on a lot better than they were. Right. Health there.
There's a catwalk running to the hatch.
Manual. What upgrade are we going to get? David versus Goliath. A comprehensive history of guerrilla warfare. So new upgrade. Covert Ops is a new upgrade branch. With supplements, we've got Listen Mode Clarity. Craft Shivs. Craft 2 shivs which allow for instant stealth kills against most enemies. Can also be used to break free when grabbed by a clicker. Obviously, we're going to learn this skill now. We have actually got enough to upgrade, so we'll do that one. That leaves us 25. Listen Mode Movement Speed and Listen Mode Clarity are the next two. Obviously, I think Listen Mode Clarity will be better for us. What else have we got here? Grab enemy movement speed, faster pro movement, craft more shivs. So now we can craft shivs for the first time. It's going to use up all our tape, but we should have some on us just in case. I think the difference between these and Ellie's, though, is that these have got a one-use thing. Previously on the first game, we saw some that had a two-use. I think we upgraded it to 3 in the end. Whereas, yeah, these ones don't have that longevity. They're used and gone immediately by the looks of things. Right, nothing else in here. Let's get out. Now, I've already seen that we can use the rope here because we can carry. Don't fall in there. Obviously, we don't want to fall off the boat. Right, we can pick up the rope. So my guess is we're throwing that. I thought we was going to use the ladder again, but actually we are trying to go up. So where do we need to throw the rope? I just thought we'd pick the ladder up, but then again, it is quite high, isn't it? Right. Don't want a hint. Hate the fact it wants to give me a hint all the time. She's looking over here. I wonder if we throw it over there and then swing across. Quite a long way to swing, though. Yeah, I wonder if that got caught on the way up. While it's not in our hand, let me just check the ladder. We can move the ladder. I don't know. So if we can move the ladder then, is that something else? I don't think we need the rope then. Surely if we can just move the ladder. Could be wrong. Yeah, that's not going to help us. So we can move the ladder. That's actually a lot harder than she just made that seem, to be fair. Right, where are we putting the ladder? So that can go there.
Okay,
Ah.
that's promising.
Yeah, I think we carry the rope across. I think. No, we have to drop the rope. Okay, we did drop the rope then, so I wonder... where the rope's for. The only thing it could be is potentially climb up here. Drop it to the floor, we can climb back up if we fall off. Because we can't go on the ladder with it. We can, no, she drops every time. So if the ladder's there, we're not going to make a jump to anywhere from there, are we? I don't want a hint, I want to figure it out. I wonder if that rope there is to be able to climb back up if we fall. Because I don't think it's going to be far enough to do anything else with. But yeah. We can't climb up here. There's just no height, is there? So we are missing something. We're just got to figure out what that is. Where are the controls to the crane? Because the boat's obviously in the air with a crane. I wonder where the controls to that are, potentially. Can't quite see what we need to do. I don't know if the rope is useful or it's just to get back up. There is a hint. I'm ignoring it. I hate using hints. There's no way I can see to make this work. I even think, yes, actually there is. Can we throw the rope over that yellow beam? Oh, will that reach? It will.
Nice.
There we go.
Good thinking.
Yeah, we'll see.
Took me a minute, but we did it. I kept thinking the rope was just getting back on if you fell off the boat, but actually it made a lot of sense to have it there and climb up from that way. Whoa, we're a long way up.
Long way down. Vertigo hitting you hard?
Nothing behind us, if I double check. Right, we can get to the roof. I suppose it's good that we're not letting the pregnant lady go first. That's going to be a decent view, though. Look at that.
Manny, be right down.
Okay.
Look. Fob, sweet fob. Almost there.
So that's where we're heading to,
Bet we
the
can
fob.
get through that rail yard.
You want to get off the roof first?
Please.
It's kind of hard to imagine you being
I
afraid
doubt there's
Not as
anything to pick
fearless
up
as
up
you
here.
think.
It'd be unlikely, wouldn't
I
it,
could
really?
never do the surgery stuff you do. Be too freaked out about fucking it up.
You think I don't feel the same way?
Well, for what it's worth, my dad always said you were his best student.
He did? Well, he always said he was an idiot. Come on.
I'm trying to use the ladder, but obviously she was still on it, so it wouldn't let me. Yeah, there's going to be nothing on the roof. Most of the things we find are generally in realistic locations. Supplements being in bathrooms and things like that. So I kind of guessed there wasn't much on the roof. The unusual song to leave a coin or something there, wouldn't it? That's the thing. Okay, there is more stairs that way.
About time you two caught up.
Been quiet out here?
Yeah. I don't like it.
Oh, we're almost to the fob.
Okay, what's in here?
I'm gonna find a couch, watch a movie, and drink until I pass out.
Locked as well.
Oh yeah? Which drink?
Which movie?
Strong questions. Movie's the one with, ¿cómo se llama? The girl who rides the wolf.
Oh, I love that one.
And drink.
Never heard of it.
My mezcal from the party last week.
Excuse me? You mean our mezcal?
See. I'll save some for you.
Oh,
Right,
you definitely
there's a couple of buildings here that I think we should look at.
wasn't so pregnant. And on the run.
I'm guessing we're heading that way down there in a minute. There are a few locked doors though. Doesn't mean that we can't get into them. To be fair, every locked door we've seen so far in the game, generally there's a way in. You've just got to find it. I think smashing that window would be this one. Oh, and a coin. There we go. There's always a way in. Just got to find it. This is Indiana's coin. I don't think I can go in. So that must be everything in there, I assume. Although... I wonder if I can climb in. I can climb in. Maybe it's not everything in there. I thought because we smashed the window and could pick stuff up immediately, that might be everything, but actually no. A few more supplies. Nothing major though. As a note though, these are always interesting. Give a bit of backstory. Thanks for the like, but it was much appreciated.
Okay, interesting.
Marta, with the truce dead. So we'd learned about the truce between the Scars and the Wolves earlier. And the Wolves killed some people in revenge. So the Scars retaliated, and that was the end of the truce, supposedly, from what we've kind of been told. So Marta, with the truce dead, it's too risky to keep using this place for meet-up. Scars are going to be swarming all over this area like roaches. I went ahead and cleaned out my supplies already, but I left all your guns in the lockup in case you need them when you arrive. Figure the Scars won't touch them since the safe is too old world for them. Dumb freak. See you soon. Be careful. Paul. P.S. Still using the big win as the combination. The big win as the combination. So that's going to be important. We need to find something that tells us about the big win. as that'll be the combination to the safe. Let's just make sure there's nothing in here that resembles a big win. I'm guessing it's that. Just because the numbers on there kind of make a bit of sense. I'll make a note of it just in case. They do look like combination numbers. Hang on, if I type them on. 08, 15, 2012. So I'm guessing in the other building over there, that the door's locked to, that's where the guns are. So if that's the case, we need to see another way in. A few more supplies here as well, that's always helpful. Okay, can't see another way in this way. We know that door's locked, so there must be another way. Well, there should be another way in, hopefully. There's nothing else that way.
Anything good?
There might be a gun cache around here.
I like the sound of that.
So, we need to find this gun cache. This door is definitely locked. Yeah. We are guessing the gun cache is in that building. And obviously we just need to find the way in. There's nothing in any of these trucks, is there? No. Canister and bottle. Okay, we've got to find a way into that building then. There might be something on this left-hand side here. I think we're heading through the trading yard to our left when we get a chance. Ah, hole in the wall. Yeah, nothing in here. Not anything that can hurt us anyway. A few supplements, some sharps. Let us unlock the door at least. Okay, do we want to swap to that? Yes, we'll swap to the wrench. Now, safe. How many numbers do we need? Okay, so I think it's 08, 15, 12 is my thinking. Based on the big win being the catch. No. Okay. If it's the last... It depends if it's the last digits or not. So 15, 20, 12 maybe. No.
Nope.
We're assuming that's the win, was what we saw on the poster. Let's try 08, 15, 20. I don't think that's correct. No. We'll try 15 first. No. Okay, so we're basing this on what we saw in the poster as the big win.
Damn it.
There could be another win we haven't spotted. We'll go back and double check the numbers are correct. Case, good morning, how are you? Someone had previously said about hacking them, but I don't know how you do it. And they themselves weren't 100% sure how. 08, 15, 20, 12. That is correct. But how are you this morning, Case? I apologize if that's not how you pronounce it. Okay. So the only big win we can see is the Blue Marlin. And we have got the numbers right, 8, 15, 20, 12. Is there any other big wins? Not that I can see, to be fair. When you put on the one number, you hear a click. Do you really? Okay, let's try that out then. Let's have a look. They definitely. Oh, okay, cool. So, I'm not, my pronunciation is never fantastic, so I just wanted to check. There is a click on the 17. Listen carefully now, see if I can hear a change. That's a different noise. I have no idea where this number is though. If we hack this, perfect. No idea where this number was though. That's incredible.
It actually worked.
Case, you're a
There
legend.
we go.
Thank you for that. I now want to know where the number was though. It's going to bug me now not knowing how we was meant to find that combination. But that worked perfectly. That's mad. We have a new gun as well.
All of this.
I don't even know what that is. It's obviously a small pistol of sorts. I don't really know what gun that is, to be fair, off the top of my head. Hunting pistol. Okay, interesting. Not seen one of those before. So we now have a hunting pistol. It's one shot. I'm assuming it's got decent damage, would be my assumption. Well, we might as well keep it on for the minute. Thank you. But yeah, there's nothing else in here. I'm curious to how we get the number. Yes, so we played the first game, and then the community voted on the community page whether we carry on into the second, which we have. They've also voted for Days Gone as the next game because all our main live stream games we vote on to what's coming next. So the winner of the vote was Last of Us Part 1, then the winner of the next vote was to carry on do number 2, and then the vote's already taken place for the next game after this, which is Days Gone, and then there'll be another vote after that. There are some games we do on release, so we're looking to do Assassin's Creed Mirage on release and Spider-Man 2 on release. We need to do Spider-Man the first game on the channel at some point before release, because we haven't done it yet. I've played it myself. Normally we go as blind as we can as well into games, so I don't know anything about the majority of stuff we play
down this way.
before we play it. But yeah, first time playing this and enjoying it. You know, story's really good.
Okay.
I wasn't
Follow the
expecting the
tracks.
change
That'll
to
get us
Abby
back on
though.
the main road to the
That
Valhalla.
caught me out by surprise,
I like this.
but in an interesting way.
Keep your eyes open.
Definitely keep your eyes open. This smells of an ambush.
Not that I can see.
Yeah,
Here comes more of them.
where are they? Can hear them, can't see them.
Each fallen wolf brings us closer to a better world. Keep
There they are. Well, there's one at the very least. Okay, we want to be as quiet as we can. I say this all the time and then get caught out. I want to try not to get caught out this time. I also want to see if there's any supplies in here though. Okay, so there's one there. Oh, there's one to the left as well. Oh wow. This could be an issue. Because they're everywhere. Well, it's mid-game, are we? Oh, okay. I thought the swap to Abby might have been mid-game, to be fair. Okay, there's one walking here. I'd like to take them out silently if we can. Just to avoid the drama of a big firefight and the save on bullets. These guys are the worst. These guys pack a punch if they get older. I know that from when we was Ellie. But yeah, I think we've got to wait for the right opportunity. I don't want to waste bullets. You know how scarce bullets can be. I need them to stop looking this way though. Okay, that's 2. Obviously that takes longer. We could have used the shiv, which would have been quicker. Where was the one round the right hand side? They're not there anymore. Right, so I think there's at least one ahead. Yeah, what I've found a lot of the time, it's all about saving bullets as much as you can. And every time I've said that, when we were Ellie, I've had it seen on her. Who's down? You know when I said about saving bullets? Is that all of them? I think it might be. Saving bullets didn't last very long. I think they are all down. Although the music tells me we might not quite be as safe as we think. Yeah, we'll swap. Okay, Seraphites can hit. They've just talked again, so they're here somewhere. There's one there. Just the one. Possibly. Let's say, just got to be as silent as we can. Although I said that and we just started shooting. Although we didn't use many bullets, luckily. Right, there's one there. Bring it behind them. Don't turn round. Don't turn round. Don't turn round. Obviously I could use a shiv kill for a quicker kill, but I don't want to waste shivs. We can avoid it. I didn't see it again, alright. There is a lot of these guys here. If we have to shoot, we're going to have to shoot. But I think the longer we can go without shooting, the better. I've been saying. It's 3 bullets to take them down is not helpful. But yeah, we've kind of got no choice but to fire sometimes. Don't like using bullets. Took a shot. Trying to aim at the one that's further away there. Didn't take him down though. Stand up. Stand up. Oh, I came off scope just as she stood up as well. I'm going to regret using all these bullets, I know. Ah! My reactions are definitely not quick enough at times. Come on, where is she? Oh, there's still someone else ahead of us. I need better reactions. Okay, we're down to 9 bullets. Oh, there they are, coming towards us now. I think I missed. Come on, show yourself. Far too many bullets used. I think we're safe again. But yeah, far too many bullets.
That it?
Let's see if we can gain any bullets from these guys.
On me. Let's go.
Annoyingly not. I do like the rifle though. The rifle, compared to what we were using as Ellie, the rifle is really good. It's really powerful. It packs a punch. Obviously, you need to be accurate with it, but I'm finding the recoil is so low. Accuracy is a lot easier. Obviously, you still miss shots, but yeah, it is definitely a better rifle than what we use with Ellie, I would say. Elvis, good morning. How are you? Yeah, we could do with some ammunition now. The annoying thing is, back where we were, there was loads of ammunition we couldn't pick up, and now I desperately need ammunition. I think we're going up and over. Just double checking there's nothing else here. Doesn't look like there is. Hoping that's all the enemy, all the scars gone at least.
Guys, up here.
Okay. I think the problem with the scars is that they're just so powerful. When they hit, they pack a punch. I've got a few supplies here. Is that it? I think so. I've been finding Abby is such a different character to what we're used to from being Ellie.
There.
That's the build we went to the fob. How does it feel playing as Joel's killer? You didn't enjoy playing Abby? I think she's completely different to Ellie. Obviously, her mindset's completely different as well. I'm more interested to see how she reacts when her friends start dying, because we know it's going to happen because we did it, and obviously we know Tommy also attacked her. The fact she's Joel's killer doesn't bother me. I'm more interested in seeing how she evolves and how she deals with stuff, and knowing at least now knowing why she killed Joel, because her father is quite interesting. We kind of guessed that was the case. We didn't know for sure. But she's just a completely different character. She's obviously not as young.
Damn it.
Scars. Can I afford not to shoot here? Do you know what? We can use bombs though, can't we? I forgot they bounce and delay. There's a delay as well. Ah! Didn't see that one there. And now they're using fire.
Running out of ammo.
So am I. Where are they? One to our left.
You get me, you psycho!
These guys are horrendous. Ah! Down.
Guys.
Are they ours or are they theirs? They're ours. Oh, we've got to be careful when we shoot now. I'm letting them do the walls do the work.
Come on, let's go before more of those freaks show up.
I'm finding we're having to fight.
I love you guys.
Yeah, I'm finding we're having to shoot more than we did with Ellie. Ellie seemed to be able to be silent a lot easier than Abby is. Abby's more gung-ho. And I find it a lot harder to be quiet with her. Whether that's just me, I don't know. But that's one thing I've noticed, is it's just a lot harder. Right, is there anything here to pick up? Some alcohol there. I'm more looking for ammunition, but I don't think we're going to find much. Come on, give us the shotgun. No? Oh, we have got some ammunition. Perfect. Right, anything else here? I think that is everything. I'm guessing we can't go... There's nothing else in here. No. Okay. Let's make sure everything's reloaded before we leave here. I always like to stop and reload before we move on, because you just don't know what's coming next. But yeah, we took a few hits there. The problem is that when they whistle and they don't whistle back, they check on them and change routes. Yeah. As I said, my feeling is currently that it feels like it's harder to be quiet. And it might be my playstyle, to be fair. That's just what I'm finding. Do I use auto aim? Not as far as I'm aware. If it's on as default, then yes, because I've not changed it. But I don't think so, because I miss a lot of shots. So I don't think I'm using auto aim. Yeah, I've missed quite a lot of my shots, so I'm assuming I don't. If it's on as default, I've not changed it, but I didn't know it was there, to be honest. Looks like I made it to the fob though. The walls come and save the day. Well, them scars are annoying. How do you find shooter games with controller? I don't play many of them, to be honest. We haven't played many shooting kind of games, but I've not really had an issue. No.
We're Almost
I
there.
find I'm better with a bow than I am with a gun, strangely. And at times, like Far Cry, the Far Cry 3 we currently do it. Episodically, I can be extremely accurate, you know, headshot after headshot. And then other times I miss every
Squeeze this
shot.
as hard as you can, okay?
So I don't know, it's a bit weird. But I wouldn't say I find it difficult. I know mouse and keyboard is more accurate.
I didn't even feel it.
It's easier to make the little movements. It's a lot harder with
You
controller.
got two.
Obviously, it's harder as well when the controller rumbles while you're trying to shoot, which is why a lot of people, when they play things like Call of Duty, they turn off the rumble, so it doesn't vibrate in the hand while they're trying to aim, because that throws your aim off. Whereas mine's always on.
Hey. You did all right back there.
But then in some games, also with the controller, with the haptic triggers on the PS5 controller,
Stay, Alice.
you can feel the shot. Like on a shotgun, it feels different to press the trigger. Like it does a rifle or a pistol or a bow. Especially when you're aiming as well, you can feel the tension of the bow, which is quite cool. So there are definitely things going for using a controller. But obviously, yeah, mouse and keyboard is more accurate. But I've never used mouse and keyboard in any game, shooting-wise or anything like that. So I think I'm so used to a controller, I think that's why it's a little bit easier. Shame it's done as DLC.
Come on, girl.
Because I don't know how it ends. I don't know. We could get to then go. Actually, you were right. It should needed DLC. But I don't know how it ends, so I can't really say anything.
I don't trust him.
He doesn't trust the new recruits, eh? Right. Well, the drop-off point. Is there anything to pick up? Got to have a look around and see if there is anything here. Can't help myself but pick stuff up. But they're all checking on vehicles by the looks of it. So a lot of these are supposedly new recruits. I don't think there is anything to pick up. I think it's a case of just head in.
See ya.
Yeah, I think... Are we heading to there? Yeah, we are. These guys are loaded. Well, hopefully we can get some ammunition then. Wow. I said when we first saw Abby,
Checking in.
Hey, you
not the one we played at the start of the game now, when we first changed to her, the way the wolves are living, this was in yesterday's stream we got to this point,
Yeah.
the way the wolves are living is just proof that
Been this busy here.
the human race can persevere and flourish when they need to.
Okay first.
It will take time, they can't react quick enough, but once they get going,
I don't know any of
they
these
really start to thrive. And I think the wolves are testament to that. They really know the way they're surviving and working now just shows how much they can do when given the chance.
Hey, man.
Abby, heard someone had to save your ass for once.
Yeah, I mean, one time.
Right, we can restock here. There seems to be a lot of ammunition and things. There was an upgrade bench there as well, so we'll do that in a second. Anything else? I think there's nothing there. Let's have a look what we can upgrade as well. Capacity. Well, I think we're going to use the rifle quite a bit, aren't we? So I think that's got to be the thing we upgrade a lot. So stability, I think, will do. It is quite stable anyway. I find the kick in the rifle is so little compared to like the hunting rifle, the shotgun for Ellie. But then I think that's where the realism factor comes in. A lot of the time, rifles are quite accurate and less kick, especially when you're only firing single shot.
Hey, Abby. That's some nice work you put in there.
Thanks. You seen Isaac anywhere?
Nah. With all this commotion, I'd be hiding too.
Okay. Hopefully we're going to get to meet Isaac then. But I don't think we've met Isaac yet. He seems to be the leader of the wolves.
Yeah?
Heard about your ambush. Where'd they hit you?
Right around here. Near the warehouses.
Shit. They keep slipping past our lines.
Hey, you know where Isaac is?
He was here a few minutes ago.
Okay, thanks. We'll look around.
So we're still looking for Isaac. I'm curious to who he is and
All right, so
what he's about. Med 10 by the looks of things.
I've seen worse. Hold still.
This hurt?
Yeah.
Chest dressing looks clean. What about this? How's this? Not gonna lie.
Hey, man. Feeling better?
Pain meds are kicking in, so yeah.
Hang in there.
How's the hand?
As I say, it's incredible how the Wolves are living compared to
Brother.
how Joel and Ellie were at the start. But even when we got to
Dude.
when we was in Jackson,
All right.
they seem to be doing well for themselves. But I think the Wolves are doing better. They just seem more organised.
I know, it all happened so fast. Could have been much worse, though.
Is she okay?
Speak of the devil.
Well, the worst thing about playing as Abby now and going back a few days,
Just a few
we
more-
know really who's going to survive to what point
now.
because we know when
You guys
when
think
Ellie
I'll
and
ask this girl to
Tommy
relax?
take people out.
Hey, Mel. Relax.
There's a little bit of a spoiler with that because of that.
Hey,
And I think
need
that
some
way
muscle, so
it's going to stop us getting attached to the characters, whereas
Don't move.
with Dina and
Stay
Jesse,
here.
we didn't know if they'd survive or not
Relaxing.
because there was no telling.
Nora,
So
you had a chance to
it was easier to get
I'm shipping out to
used to them
Valhalla
characters and get to know them characters.
soon. Orders are to get everything.
But we know that some of these are not
How's
going to
Mel?
survive, and we know how they're
Really?
not going to survive.
Well, the baby's vitals were a little elevated, but I'm not worried.
And I do think that stops you getting attached
be
to
here
characters
for.
because you know when they're going to go,
I
which
need
is a
to
bit of a
show you
shame.
something.
There's no way around that though either.
Follow me.
It's not really a criticism because when you split a story the way they have done, this is where the bodies are.
Are these all ours?
Yeah. And more are coming in by the hour.
Wow. So although they are thriving, they're also losing a lot of people.
You can't tell.
Numbers are bigger and more ammo and food. Yeah, definitely.
Just not yet.
They seem like they've scavenged effectively and efficiently.
Who's in that body bag?
Who is it?
Holy shit. It's Danny.
So I think that's the first person then
Where's Owen?
that Tommy killed. I think Tommy killed him.
A few days back, there were some Scar sightings out by the marina. Danny and Owen were sent on a sweep. And this morning, the guards found Danny collapsed by the perimeter fence. He'd walked himself back with a bullet in his stomach.
Pinches escars, hijos de puta.
I can't remember if that was Scars or Tommy then, to be fair.
As far as I can tell, there's no units going back that way.
So what about Owen? Did you ask Isaac what happened?
Yeah, I tried. But he gave me that fucking look, and then he told me to keep quiet about it. Which means you can't say shit.
So that's the first. I think he was one of the ones that was there when Joel was killed. So,
I'm sure he's fine.
and so was Owen. Yeah, I know Owen was in fact.
Where is Isaac?
We also know Owen's
I'll
okay.
be discreet.
This kind of bit is kind of spoilt already
Yes, I heard
because
he
we
was
know when Owen dies.
In the apartments.
But as I say, there's no way really round that. If you're going to split the story in two and tell both
You
sides,
guys find out?
Yeah.
there's no real way of stopping us knowing some of what's going to happen in the second story.
Why the hell hasn't Isaac sent out a search party for Owen?
Maybe he has and just didn't tell Nora.
I fucking hope so.
But yeah, I'm interested definitely meeting this Isaac guy for the first time. Because we don't really know who he is.
We're looking for Isaac.
He's inside. Going in.
Thank you.
We've heard the name a lot. We've read about him a lot. We just haven't seen him.
Sup, fellas?
Got time for a game?
Can't. Here for Isaac.
What's here?
Not my fault I'm so good at what I do.
Isaac took 3 days, but finally got something out of 74. If what he's saying is true, sounds like the southern shore might be our best bet. Marked up a map and left it in your suite. We send scouts to verify as soon as possible. Still feel like he might be holding out. So give me a few more days of him, Sergeant Foster. So they're actually interrogating a prisoner, numbered 74. and trying to get information out of him. When I say interrogating, I'm guessing torturing. Especially if he thinks he's holding back. New coin, mint condition trophy achieved. South Carolina, this one. There is still room for surprises. Yeah, I don't doubt that. And as I say, it's not really a criticism. It's just, it's like I say, it stops you getting attached to these characters because we know what's going to happen to them. It's not a criticism. It's the only way of it it can be. That's the thing. But yeah, I want some more surprises because so far, like even Joel being killed at the start really caught me by surprise.
I don't miss this place.
What Mulog? Good morning. How are you?
Always hated the smell.
So this is where they're torturing people that they've captured. I'm guessing torturing, but it does look that way.
After our morning, I wouldn't mind a few minutes with these guys.
I hear that.
Yeah. And Abby seems to enjoy it by what she just said. After this morning, she wouldn't mind a few minutes with these guys. There's a lot of blood around as well. Yeah. This is not the place to be captured, is it, by the looks of things? That's a guy that was in that room that's being washed out now with the blood by the looks of it. Or this room, in fact.
Hey, Abby.
We need to go up.
Isaac's in there.
All man in this talk now. What do you mean?
Do you know if he'll be long?
Said again when you two arrive. Come on.
Right, we're finally going to see Isaac then. So we didn't see, when in Jackson, we weren't there very long, we didn't really see any hints of torture or anything about capturing people. So does that make them better? Obviously we don't know what the scars do. I would guess something similar.
Don't let him fall asleep.
Yes, sir.
Let's go up.
And I suppose it is survival of the fittest, but is that just one step too far? So this is Isaac. What my guess is.
You two ran into some trouble.
No losses on our side. Just some minor injuries. Can't say the same for them.
Wish I was hearing more of that.
Never seen the base this packed.
I'm gonna give it another day. Still waiting on some units.
What's going on, boss?
So this is one of their bases, but it's not their main base. Their main base is what we left in the first place, where they've got farms and education and everything else.
Then what?
We could try another truce. But how long before some asshole on their side or our side?
So their biggest issue is the scars. It sounds like.
It has to be all of them.
I don't even know what that emoji is.
Sir, we try attacking
Yeah,
the
I don't know. I don't know what the emoji is, Mulog.
Not with everyone.
I'm definitely not a favour emojis.
There's a big storm a few days out. I'm gonna use it to mask our approach. You two are gonna lead the first wave. Pick your squads. Start prepping.
I want Owen. When are he and Danny getting back?
Who talked, Nora? No secrets between the Salt Lake crew, huh?
Is Owen okay?
As far as I know.
Then why didn't you send a search party after him?
He shot Danny,
What?
apparently to protect some scar.
It's bullshit.
Owen shot
Excuse me.
Danny.
That's not Owen. You got it wrong.
You're saying Danny...
If that's you don't know what the game law is now. Oh, okay.
Sir,
We're just seeing things from Abby's point of view.
Heard that
We've
story.
seen Ellie's point of view up to a certain point, and now we're
Always there.
seeing Abby's point of view.
anyone who finds him, they'll gun him down for sport.
Then I suggest you all stop gossiping about it.
Let me go after him. I'll walk him back in. We'll get to the
No.
bottom. You said yourself the storm's a few
No.
days.
We've only got one shot at this. this is bigger than any of us. Definitely bigger than Owen.
So did he do it? Did he shoot his friend? And if so, why?
If he turns up, then fine. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
And how do they know it was him that shot him? I suppose Danny was alive for a little bit before he died. So he must have said he shot
I
him.
need you, Abby. Yeah.
Problem is, Owen means a lot to Abby.
Yeah. I get it.
That's the problem.
Good. Look over the plans and go through your roster. Grab some food. Talk later.
So we finally get to meet Isaac. We've read about him, we've heard about him, and that is our first ever time of seeing him. I'd like to know how he got to be in charge, to be fair.
No way Owen killed Danny over some scar, right? What? No. Abby, don't.
I'll be back by morning. You just gotta cover me till then.
Ah, she's going to sneak out and try and get him.
Not before the assault. You heard him, he needs me.
That's okay though, Moolook.
If
It's not a
Owen's
problem.
out there, how the hell are you going to find him?
I know where he'll go.
The Ferris wheel.
Stop it.
Oh wow, we're seeing it
I'm gonna kill you.
previous then, 3 years ago.
What?
Seriously, stop it.
Danny made it to defense with bullet in his stomach. Yeah. So he was alive for a little bit, so he must have
Come
said
over and enjoy this view with me.
that Owen shot him.
It's great. It's the best.
Oh. Come on. We made it all the way up here just so you could wimp out on the last 2 steps.
Yeah. Yes. Deal was to get up here, so.
All right, here's what's going to happen. You're going to get your ass over here, sit on the edge, or you can go down here on the kid seat and look at this view with me.
We can't miss training.
Really? Not even just for one.
The difference in Abby in 3 years is incredible, really.
Talk about it.
It's getting late.
Yeah.
Thank you for the like, whoever that was, much appreciated.
Don't. Do not. It is too high.
Oh my God. You know, I don't think I can live like this anymore, Abby.
Owen, I'm serious. I will break up with you. Owen.
I always loved you.
Don't! Owen!
He jumped off into the water. If people don't want to talk, Moolook, they don't want to talk. It's not an issue.
Abby!
I'm down here, you asshole.
You jumped? And I missed it?
I thought you drowned.
And you came to my rescue?
No. I came to make sure you drowned.
I found something pretty awesome.
What?
I think you're gonna have to follow me to see it.
Right, we're going to follow Owen then.
Owen, we have to go back.
We will. Once you see this.
Owen,
What are they gonna do? Kick out a bunch of displaced fireflies who have nowhere else to go?
maybe? I don't want to find out.
Just come see this thing. Take a deep breath.
Where's he gone? I don't know if we took enough breath. Oh, we must have done because we made it. There was a moment there I didn't think we was going to make that. So we're inside the aquarium.
What is this place?
I don't know.
You wanna keep going?
Fuck yeah.
It's quite nice to see that people develop relationships even when the worst is happening around them.
This place is crazy. I think it's like one of those zoos, but for fish.
Zoos for fish.
Make this water pop out.
Zoos for fish. Seriously.
It's covered in spots.
Called an
They
aquarium.
don't have spots. They're brown.
Those are sea lions.
No. No, you don't know.
I know what I saw with my eyes.
Right, what else we got in here? Peanut. I'm expecting something to happen. It can't just be plain sailing, them having a nice potential
Give me a
date-ish
hand with this.
without something happening, surely. But I'm also thinking this is where she thinks he'll go. All dog is Bab
What is
or
this
not?
place?
What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean, Mulok.
Some sort of theater, but for fish.
Theatre for fish.
Are you a rooster?
What? I'm a wolf. That's my wolf howl.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, but you love this idiot, so, I mean, what's that say about you?
You think this sailboat was part of the show?
Looks like somebody turned this into a makeshift dock or something. You wanna check it out?
What's inside the hold? So I'm not expecting to find supplies. I would expect, hopefully, to find a coin, as we know that's a collectible. That's a kid's
There's some
jumper,
kids'
isn't it?
clothes. Bet a family came through.
Look at these drawings.
I've said it before. Why do we not see infected children? We see infected adults. We fight them off. We don't see infected children. Unless their bodies just can't deal with the infection, they die very quickly.
Maybe they joined the wolves.
We've not seen one.
Yeah, or got killed by scars.
Such an optimist.
All dog is dead or not. That doesn't make sense, Mulok. Right, I don't think there's anything else here.
All right, enough of this boat. You want to go see the rest of the fish zoo?
You think there's more to see?
Of course.
It is annoying me to call it a fish zoo. What's this way? There's a door there. I don't know if we can get inside it or not. That'd be a knot. It's incredible to think these places survive. I know obviously it's made of concrete, but it's just incredible to think that if the world does go like this, there are places that will survive and will still stand. Oh, there's no dog currently, no, because we've gone backwards. There is a dog that comes with the wolves though when they're out and about. It's just because we've moved on from that part. There's no dog currently.
Think you can get through that?
Get me up there.
Yep.
But yeah, the dog was with us, and it saved their life quite a few times, to be fair.
Here.
Okay. Holy shit! Look at you.
Pushed 185 pounds yesterday.
Yeah, right.
So, we take a quick look around and then...
We head right back.
Okay, I'm guessing we can't go through any of these. Not by the looks of it. He's trying to spot the fish. My guess is the majority of fish would have died by now,
These are connected to the ocean.
or they've escaped, depending how much the water came in.
Oh my god.
Oh, you don't see that every day.
Don't see that every day. Sperm whale, I believe. It's like they're on a date, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's a sperm whale looking at that. I'm expecting a coin somewhere. As a collectible, I'd expect there to be one somewhere.
In the floor.
I know there is fish in there, they're still alive.
People, kids laughing, running around. Different world.
But yeah, it makes sense for there to be a collectible for her somewhere in here. But that's quite cool, the fish in the floor. Although that could be connected to the ocean, and that's why they survived.
I'm claiming this place. It's mine.
He's claiming this place is his.
You can visit.
Oh, you sure?
Not really, actually. See how nice you are to me first.
You're a dick.
Not a great start.
It is an incredible place, though. So notice, can we look at the notice? We can. What's this say? Kids, if you find this, I want you to know I don't blame you. Those Sephites are selling a good line. I understand why you thought you were better off with them. There's food and water in the boat. Take it and sail away from this place. I know I got too controlling. I just wanted so much for you two to be safe. Hope you see that. I couldn't find antibiotics. I want you both to know I love you. Ricky, keep watching out for Max. You owe him that, Dad. So, this guy's two kids went off to the Seraphites by the looks of things. Interestingly. Right, there is a door there, Max's place. And there's a door here as well. Oh, no, it's not a door, that's the pictures.
From the boat.
That'd be my guess, yeah.
So, the two kids ran off from their dad by the looks of things.
Locked.
Right, that's locked, so there must be another way in. Head upstairs and see what we find. I do like the little individual stories that you hear and see about.
That's good, yeah. Get them to break the rules, too.
You don't think it's worth it?
Let's see how much trouble we're in when we get back.
Huh. You love it.
I don't know if I missed the way of getting into Max's room, to be fair.
Like, Owen, you were right.
But yeah, I like how
Thanks for dragging me into this amazing place.
you've got these individual stories of families surviving or trying to survive. And we do end up learning quite a lot about them a lot of the time. So this, I'm assuming, is the dad.
Oh, God.
After his kids ran off. He said he couldn't find antibiotics, so I wonder if he was ill. Let's see what the note says.
I think this is our boat, Captain.
Shit.
Dad, I'm taking Max away from here. He can't spend his life locked inside this rotting building. All he'll do is take on your weaknesses. When the soldiers killed Mum, you just stood there like a coward. What kind of example is that? You should have got angry. You should have made them hurt worse than they hurt her. I want Max to see what it looks like when people are willing to stand up for what they want. When they're willing to make something of their life. The world is harsh. It's up to us to change it. Only when weak may I carry my true strength. Maybe we'll come back someday. If we do, I hope you're not still sitting in your stupid chair. So that's the older child,
His kids ran off to join the Scars.
Jeez.
who took his brother with him to the
On the
Scars.
bright side, I found these keys.
I'm guessing the keys are
What's
to
wrong with
Max's
you?
place.
He's a skeleton. He doesn't need them.
The dad is
I
did
just don't
to.
understand how anybody willingly joins the Scars.
Why not?
Depends how they sold it.
Because
The
they're an
Scars
insane
sold it as a
cult,
better
that's
life.
why.
So
In the QZs, people would refer to the Fireflies as terrorists. Fanatics.
it seems like the
You were
dad
naive.
and his
Well,
two boys
fanatical.
survived here quite a while
Checkpoints and assassinated soldiers.
It's not the same.
before the older
Just say
boy
don't
got
say
fed
shit
up.
like that at the stadium, okay?
Okay, all right.
And obviously had seen something that the Scars were saying or doing or recruiting.
What time do you think it is?
I don't know. We got time.
It's honourable that you respect your father, but you have to see he's trying to control you, to make you feel like you're still a child because he's too afraid to act like a man. You deserve to be surrounded by a community that can foster a strong spirit like yours, Max. Even more so. He's so impressionable. If you care about your brother, you'll get him out of there before he takes on your father's weaknesses. We'll be passing by your aquarium again in 5 days. If you want to join us, light a torch along the dock and we'll put it nearby. Makes you guide you. So the Scars, this seems to be a letter they gave to the older boy. And there's a lot in this letter that links to the letter the dad was holding from his son, saying he was taking his younger brother away. I.e. the younger brother not taking on his dad's weaknesses. So the Scars were recruiting. They gave him 5 days to make a decision. And it looks like they went to the Scars. And it seems like the older brother's head was turned and he took his younger brother with him. Curious to whether they survived. From all the little individual stories we've seen so far, there's always been a conclusion to them. We've always found out what happened. From the first game when we saw the group hiding in the tunnels, and one of them had to kill all the children to stop them being turned, which was heartbreaking, but we got an answer. So hopefully we get an answer
Wanna
here.
try those keys?
Oh, yeah.
But it is the mini stories on top of the main story that make this really good.
About.
Got it.
Damn. Painting this must have taken forever.
We haven't got a torch, have we? I was just looking to see where the torch is. We don't. Anything this side? So the kids were painting in here by the looks of it. Although it's Max's place, but there's nothing really here. Okay. There is a ladder there.
Don't tell me you want to go down there.
Come on.
Owen,
I don't know what you said either. The two
Last
boy
thing.
life is...
Promise.
So the two boys ran off to join the Scars after the Scars convinced the older boy that his father was controlling them
Just,
by keeping them trapped there.
Don't look down.
just go.
That's the way it comes across.
You're good. Look at these. I'd love to meet this kid.
I mean, he's a Scar. Maybe you have.
That's the thing. We don't know if, we've been fighting this boy the whole time. Potentially, he's someone we've killed when the walls have been
Solid
attacked.
fort, Max.
Not necessarily us, but the walls could have killed him.
Whoa. Get on in here.
It's a fort. Life is dead. That's quite a cool fort.
Yeah.
And there's still animals in there as well.
You see that? Told you there was
kind of knew that was coming, to be fair. And they're a couple anyway. Which is why she's worried about him, and why she doesn't quite understand why he shot Danny.
You want me to slow down?
No.
Is it this? It's this, isn't it? You are disgusted by it.
I would be more worried the fact they jumped in a load of water that looks really dirty and horrible. But that doesn't seem to bother them.
Be sorry.
Because surely they would stink after that.
I know all the leads have dried up. But Joel's still out there, you know?
Oh wow, so this is when she starts plotting her revenge.
What can I do?
Let's go back. We can still make training.
You go ahead.
Apologies for you, and hopefully you can't hear it. I had another rough night, so yeah, a bit tired.
I'm gonna hang out with the seals for a little while.
Owen wants to hang out with the seals. So there were. It sounds like they had leads to where Joel went to, and then they couldn't find him anymore. He disappeared.
I'm sorry.
I told you already.
But Abby still wants payback. I'm curious if we're going to see what leading up to what she did to Joel. Because that would be quite cool to really, that decision making, that once they're captured kind of thing. As long as we don't have to do the hitting, that would be the main thing. Because that's where it'd be a bit twisted.
Let's get off the roof before someone sees us.
So Abby thinks Owen would have ran to where that is, the aquarium.
Can I talk you out of
as
this?
we've just seen that's
We don't know what
a
happened.
safe place for him, essentially.
I gotta find him.
I mean, if you really killed Danny...
Fuck Danny. I'm jealous Owen got to shoot him before I did.
Whoa, Abby.
I do appreciate you helping me sneak out like this.
How are you getting to the aquarium? The highway?
Can't. Too many patrols. Get spotted for sure. I'll rough it. Aquarium's due west of here. Keep following the sun, right?
I'm coming with you.
I've done this before.
Not with this many scars in
Oh, he's going to come with us, okay.
Danny, please.
All right.
Yeah.
You know best.
PlayStation controller. No PlayStation though. Any supplies? Not by the looks of things. We've got. I better reload that actually. We have got full bullets. So we're sneaking out to hopefully find Owen and find out what really happened. Before we drop down, let's just check there's nothing else in there. Supplements would be nice. Nothing so far though. What's in the drawers? Nuts and bolts. Always useful. More nuts and bolts as well. Dennis, good morning, how are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. And I want Need for Speed. At this point, she doesn't want payback. Abby doesn't want payback at this point. Because that's happened. At this point, she wants to find Owen.
Hey. Thanks.
For this?
Yeah, and other stuff, you know. You're a good friend.
You know, I can handle all this emotion.
Wonder if we could put the piece of paper up, but it doesn't allow it. Right, so we're sneaking out to try and get to Owen. We think is at the aquarium. Find out what happened between him and Danny. Through the door? Nope, just climbing over, I
It's
think.
clear. Come on.
Oh, he's boosting us over. But yeah, so at this point, Dennis, she doesn't want payback. This is a different point. She's already got payback on Joel. And then at this moment...
When you find him, don't hit him too hard.
She just wants to
I'll
find
do my
Owen.
best.
Seriously, let yourself out.
So we're on our own for a little while by the looks of things.
See.
As we try and make our way to Owen. So we need to be on our toes. We need to make sure we're not caught by
Just
Sephites
follow the sunset.
or scars. As we make our way to the Ferris wheel and the aquarium. And obviously there could be infected around as well, so we need to be on our toes a little bit here. Stealth is definitely going to be our friend, but as I said previously, I'm finding it harder to be stealthy with Abby than I did with Ellie. But we need to try and be as stealthy as we can. I kind of want to know what happened to the two boys. I'm hoping they lived long and prosperous with the scars, but there's no guarantee they did.
Right.
Shooting going on ahead of us. Right, we can't get in that building. I thought I'd check. So we can hear shooting. We want to stay away from that if possible. What have we got? I think the next thing to try and get to... What's the smell? The bin? Or is there a load of bodies somewhere? Next upgrade I think we should look for is the silencer for the pistol, but I want to make sure we've got another canister so we're not empty on canisters if we can avoid it. Right, I can't hear anything. She asked what the smell is, so that tells me there's something around here that's causing it. And that kind of smell, the way she's reacted to it, I'd guess, is a dead body. Right. Climbing out there, aren't we? There's definitely nothing we've missed. She mentioned the smell, so it's making me wonder what's in here. Ah, manual. I'm glad we went back out and had a look.
I've been wanting to read something like this.
Yeah, I'm the same. Ellie was definitely easy for stealth. I'm fine as well. More close quarters combat training for civilians. So now we have a new upgrade branch. Let's have a look. So we got 3 now. Listen mode clarity is the next one there. We've got save for that one. Momentum. After killing an enemy with a strike for a short time, your next melee attack will also be a strike. Strikes are high damage melee moves against stunned or surprised enemies. Interesting. It can also craft improved health kits, stability for the pistol, faster health kits, and momentum duration. We don't need many more supplements to do an upgrade either, to be fair. Anything else in here? There's a body here with a note. My friends, forgive me, I failed you. I was trying to escape a squad of wolves and stumbled on a group of demons. They caught me off guard. By our prophet's grace, I will die before the corruption sets in, and I lose control of my senses. Now more than ever I see the righteousness of our path and the corruption of the wolves. I will die happy knowing I played a small part in restoring the purity of our species and our world. Should you find me, set me a light and say her words over my remains. Henry. So we don't know who Henry is, but he's killed himself.
You can rot here.
Because he's become infected by the sounds of things. Right, definitely nothing else in here now. So the scars see the wolves as is impure, and their job is to purify them, which is interesting because from what we've seen, the wolves are thriving. So what has made the scars come together as a group and believe that the wolves are impure? Because there must have been a turning point to have made that. And give them a reason to fight against them. Obviously, we've not seen that yet. Okay, there's definitely nothing here. I can smash that window, but I think there's wood behind it, so we wouldn't be able to get in anyway. Yeah, so then we go around the corner of the building over here. 1607. Is it 10 past 4 for you then, Mulog? It's 10 past 10 in the morning for me. Right, we're full on sharps. The problem is I don't want to use sharps and be left with no tape. So we'll hold off on that. I hate leaving stuff behind admittedly, but don't have much choice. So, where are we heading? It's Turnstile. Did a few of these already previously. Although that one's quite rusted.
Figures. Guess I'm going over that wall.
Okay, so we need to find a way up then. Hang on, there's... Ah, there we go, we're going in there, I think. Into this building. It's in the drawer. I should really listen and make sure there's nothing. Another coin for Abby.
Nice.
North Dakota, this coin. I still think we missed one at the aquarium when we was there. Because I was surprised there wasn't any, to be fair. But then I could be wrong, there may not have been a coin, it just felt like we missed something. What I don't get is why, when she gets bitten by infected, why we get game over if she's immune. Because they don't just bite her though, they kill her, don't they? They rip out the neck. So you can't breathe. I don't think she's just being bitten. They're actually ripping out the neck. That's my thinking. And obviously the acid spores as well, that's something she's not immune to. Clicker. Oh, I didn't move quick enough. Seriously? I didn't move quick enough. I tried. Could not move quick enough. There's not a space to get a gun out either. You've got shivs, use one. Well, so much for staying quiet.
Off to a great start.
Right, try it again, shall we? No more clickers, please. They did catch me unawares the first time, but I thought I reacted quick enough, and obviously not. Right. So we've seen an infected, i.e. a clicker. So we need to be a bit wary. More tape. Supplements would be nice. We know we can do an upgrade if we get 7 more supplements. Nothing else in here. It's in the bathroom. There's supplements on the side there. We may be able to do an upgrade in a sec. There we go. We have enough for an upgrade. That's what I was waiting on. So 56. We can even get listen mode clarity. So enemy seeing listen mode show up in sharper clarity. Too worried about that at this point. Although hold breath, listen mode range, and increased health are all bonuses we should be aiming for. Listen mode speed, movement speed. I'm not too worried about speed while listening, to be fair. Shivs would be a decent one. At the bottom though, that's got to work the way through. Momentum. I don't really think that's going to help us straight away. I think we'll go for listen mode clarity and work our way down to the increased health. I think that should be the one we should be aiming for. It's 11 in the... Oh, you are in Moonlog, yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to aim to get the increased health right at the bottom there. And then we'll look at the other chains afterwards. Again, we still haven't really got enough tape to warrant using up the sharps. I just hate leaving supplies behind. You know, we know that supplies can be really difficult to get hold of, so any we leave is bad. But so I've got to text my Val, she's not happy. Luckily, nothing to do with me. Right, 2 ways to go here. Let's have a look in the guardhouse first. I think this is the opposite where we need to go. More supplements. How many supplements does that give us now? 36. Oh, we can do hold breath then now. So we just need 40 for listen mode range, and then another 50 for increased health.
I can make it before sunset. I better make it before sunset.
Do need to make it before sunset, obviously. Out on our own in the dark is never going to be fun.
What the hell?
May she guide you. So that's something the scars have done and put up, isn't it? So it seems like the scars,
Are in our backyard.
they're more religious than the wolves, aren't they? They believe in something that obviously the wolves don't. I don't think there's anything in there. There's two ways to go here. There's also a way over there. I don't know which way is the right way. Oh, this seems like a dead end. That's good. Obviously, I want to go the way we don't need to go first. So we can collect everything that's in there before we actually go the right way. I always like to go opposite. There's two sleeping bags here, though. So 2 people have been staying in here. More supplements. We are getting a lot of supplements now. Right, that's all clear. Okay, I can't hear anything. Do you know what? Let's give it a save. We haven't saved so far this morning. We're only 2 hours in. I need to save more often, just because I hate auto saves. Get to Abbey, boss. Hope you save bullets. The last time you said was going to get to a boss, Dennis, and we're going to struggle. We breezed it. When we was in the TV station, you said that was going to be really tricky, and it was actually really easy. Infected. And I'm trying to save bullets as much as we can, to be fair. I am trying to be careful with bullets, because I think that is important to make sure we've always got bullets on us. Right, what do we got? There's one there, and one there. If we can do this without using bullets, that would be the bonus. Don't see me. Don't see me. Right, there's one there. The other one's over there. As I say, the more we can do without bullets, the better. Is he coming back in, or is he going somewhere else? Oh, the boss is hell. Oh, okay. So he's seeing... Nope. I don't understand, Mulog. Right, they're both that way, annoyingly. I need to wait for this one to come round. Don't think there's anything else to pick up. There we go. I think that's the time. We're going to get him now. Yeah, that was the ideal time to get him. Let's just quickly check back and see, make sure there's nothing here we've missed. Yeah, there's a drawer there we could open. Alcohol. Anything else on the sides? I couldn't do that while he was around because he could see me when I backed off a little bit. Right, we're all clear there. That's the one we've got to take down next. Okay. And obviously once he's down we can probably have a look around properly and make sure we've got everything. Toilet door there as well. He's down. There are supplies here and things. I do think there's someone else here. Yeah. That's... What is that? I don't know if that's a clicker or not. Let's go in the bathroom first. Okay, nothing in here. Oh, we could have actually sneaked in this way. Okay, interesting. Yeah, no worries, Des. Ah, so there's more than one room here. Tape. Food. Obviously we don't need to open the door. I don't know what infected that one over there is. Worries me a little bit. I think it's the clicker. Yeah, I think it is. Right, we have got enough to do some things here and not lose anything. So, silencer for the pistol I think will be a bonus. And we can also upgrade our axe. I don't like leaving any supplies behind, but I also don't like leaving ourselves short. So like we don't want to be short on tape, so I don't want to make that one. Can make another health kit though, so we're maxed. And at least then we can pick more stuff up as well. Right, we've got to take that one out. I think we've got to get behind them if we can. I think it's the clicker, but I don't know for sure. And obviously we've got a silencer on our pistol as well, so that should hopefully help us. So the only downside to doing that, sneaking up on a clicker like that, is obviously we lose our shiv. Whereas Ellie could do that and not lose them. We have to craft them each time. Right, I think there's a way. I think we're going out that way there, aren't we? Don't think there's anything else in here. Anything in the garden? Not by the looks of things. Okay. Can't hear anything. But yeah, so now we've got to be careful of how many shivs we've got. One more bit of tape and then we can make more shivs. Or if we get in a situation we need them desperately, we'll just make them. I don't like leaving ourselves short. Right, there is something here. What's this? Alcohol. Is that it? Is that all there is here? It seems weird that we could climb a fence and get here and then we get stuck. But it does seem to be that's it. Okay, that's that way. Can hear things, but I don't think it's anything. Well, we can break the window to get into there, I think. There's definitely nothing here, but we can hear anyway. Well, am I a fan of PlayStation 1 King? Yeah, we got on really well. I wouldn't normally make loads of noise, but I think we are fairly safe. Ah, we found a... I say safe, we found a safe. Now, we have been taught how to break into safes. Rather than look for... I would like to look for the code first. Just in case we can find the code. But we do now know how to break into them as well. That's like I said, thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated. It doesn't bother me if no one's in chat mode, look. People don't have to talk if they don't want to. Right, let's have a look in the other buildings quickly first and see if we can get an answer to why that safe's there and what the code is. We do know how to crack it without a code, but I'd like to still be able to have a look and see if we can find the clues. But we know at least we won't leave without having it anyway, so we know we can always crack it. Nothing else in there. Nothing in them shops. I'm not going too far before we go back and just crack the safe. More alcohol. We want more tape, ideally. Back room there. We'll have a look in there in a second. What we got here? Nuts and bolts. Always happy to find nuts and bolts. Okay, nothing else in here. There is a back door. A back room. Oh, we can go upstairs as well. Wow. Obviously, we need to make sure we don't get to a point of where we can't go back to the safe.
God damn it. Just stay out of my way.
Right, there's infected in here. I think we should go back to the safe. Because I've got a feeling that's where we're meant to be heading. I don't want to miss out on the safe because we've gone too far. But I haven't seen anything to tell us anything about the safe either. Well, they're saying that. Is that the way we're going? I reckon the code for the safe is going to be upstairs. I thought we were heading that way. Let's have a quick look. Like I said, I don't want to go too far and miss out on the safe. Yeah, I think we're heading that way. So I think we can deal with upstairs first. I think we're okay. I just don't want to miss out on the safe. Right, the only thing we haven't got is many shivs here. We'll craft an overload. It means we're short on tape now. But we also know that obviously there's clickers here. So there's at least 2. So even headshots on clickers don't take them down immediately. That's the thing. We have to be perfect. Right, one down. That's the only downside is losing the shivs every time. Unless they drop tape to replace it. That wouldn't be too bad. Okay, we're going to get behind this one. And then we'll head back to the safe once this is all clear in here. As I say, I'm kind of hoping there's a note in here to tell us about the safe anyway. If not, we'll just go and crack it. Job done. Okay, none of them dropped tape, annoyingly.
2 down. Millions to go.
2 down, millions to go. Yeah, we're short on tape. That's the big thing now. Because we used the last bit to make some more shivs. We've only got 1 shiv now. The tape is the thing we're really desperate of. We're going to jump across there and have a look over there as well. As I say, I don't want to get too far and miss the safe. But let's just see what's over here. There's an upstairs and a through. Please tell me about the safe. At least we know it's there. I cannot live in this game. I just cannot. Oh, you wouldn't be able to survive if you don't have a Mulog. Okay. I'm sorry I wasn't here when you got back. The place must look like a bomb went off. Someone must have tipped Fedra off to a little ration operation. But it was Zhao, the snake. I managed to hide some of their stuff, but I worry our business partners aren't going to be happy with their shipment gone. I put some of the supplies in the safe. There we go. There's the combination. So I think before I got hurt, I think I would be alright. Now, I'm a bit of a liability, obviously, because I can't run and stuff. But yeah, before the accident, I would have been fine to survive, I think. Couldn't join me in another hideout. It's time to think about exit strategy. So we've got the code to the safe. We don't need to go and crack it. 68, 96, 89. I've made a note. So, back before Scars and Wolves, there were people here running a smuggling operation of rations. Relic of the Sages trophy achieved. I've got no idea what that is. It's like just an egg. So we can drop down there. There's also stairs going up over here. Let's have a look up first before we drop down. We need to go back for the safe as well. We got ammunition, and there's a note up here.
You've been here a while.
Is this the business partner? My prophet, may you grant the elders the wisdom they seek to lead us to victory against the wolves. So this is a scar by the sounds of it. Forgive my indulgence, but my time is short. I pray I can make it to Martyr's Gate to deliver this to you. May you keep watch over my child, keep him happy, keep him safe. So many have died since the wolves broke the truce. I pray my family lives to see the rewards of their sacrifice. So he's a scar. The world is not in balance, but I have done my part to right it. You have led me through the storm, now I must rest. May the current be calm, may you guide me home.
If you want your family safe, maybe don't join a death cult.
You can see Abby's very one-sided in all of this. She's very much wolves and that's it. She doesn't like... Where's that? Oh, it's back to the stairs. She doesn't like the scars, and she definitely doesn't hide that. She feels that they're a death cult of a sort. I think they're religious, but doesn't necessarily make them a cult. No! He caught me by surprise.
Asshole.
I did not expect him to be there. That caught me by surprise, big time. So the antique dealer by the looks of things. There is a door there. I think we can open this gate, and that gets us back to the safe. But yeah, definitely caught me by surprise. I should have thought we jump into a hole. There potentially could be something down there, and there was. I like the fact it caught us by surprise though. Right, we're full on alcohol. I don't think there's anything we can craft to use of alcohol, so we have to leave that behind, annoyingly. Oh, we got a new weapon. It's a shotgun. Nice.
This'll help.
Double barrel shotgun. So this is going to have a kick and a half on it, I'm sure. I do prefer the rifle. I think the rifle's pretty good, but for stopping power, I'm hoping that's going to be pretty good. Like nuts and bolts. Oh, ammunition for our new shotgun as well. What we need is the double holster on both weapons like we had with Eddie, to be fair. Definitely worth looking around in this area though to get what we've got. Where did you come from? Is that it? Just dropping from the roof. Coming out of nowhere. Right, our weapon, we've got 2 more hits and then it's no good to us. Yeah, is it because we're hanging around too long maybe? Right, let's go to the safe. You're going now, are you, Mulog? Okay, thank you for joining us, much appreciated. And then hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you, Mulog. Okay, safe is in here. And we have the code. So we don't need to crack it. So it's 68. I don't know why that went up, I was going down. 68, 96. And 89. What's in the safe?
Got it.
Health, supplements, and rifle ammunition that we can't use. The supplements are the big thing though, so we can now get listen mode range done. That's that one, and then we need 21 more, and we can increase their maximum health, and then we can start working on some of the other branches as well. Annoyingly, obviously, we can take the ammunition, but I like the fact you can't just keep hoarding ammunition. You can only take what you can carry. I do like that. Obviously, you've got to be then careful with bullets. But it does make sense. Right, shivs we're down to 1, so we need to be aware. We need more tape. That's the thing we're short on is tape. I may have to start using the silenced pistol a little bit. Just, especially when we've got clickers and things. Just to avoid using shivs, I think. Problem is with the clickers, even a headshot doesn't kill them. Okay, all these military vehicles that have been destroyed. So this is Marty's Gate.
Dead, but you just keep coming back here.
Wow, look at this.
Clean all this shit up.
There's notes here as well. So these are lost loved ones, I'm thinking. Let's have a look. My prophet, I wish to rejoin the hunts. May you grant my wish for a new steed, swift and strong, a new saddle, and a new bridle. So they're placing wishes here then.
Not a genie, dude.
That one wanted a new horse. My prophet, my wants are few, my needs are simple. My hands are clumsy, and am I able to contribute to the efforts of a village, mending, foraging, building? I ask you grant me these abilities that I might be productive and respected.
Okay, at least that one's a practical request.
What's the note say? It's always interesting seeing this, because it just tells you so much about the characters you're meeting and dealing with. I am a good soldier. I've already freed 2 wolves in your name. I will send you many more. Please honour me by letting me live long enough to see your salvation spread across the land. What do they mean by freed? Does it mean killed? Abby didn't comment on that one, strangely. Look around the other side. We are going to open it. I just want to have a look around the other side first. My prophet, may you bring your children prosperity and strength. They might cleanse this world of its sickness and start anew.
That's a big ask, dude.
That is a big ask. Okay. I'm curious to what's inside. But I also don't want something to jump out and attack me. But let's have a look. That is a shrine and a half. I wasn't expecting a shrine like that, to be fair. My prophet, I ask that you grant me, may you bring me. Perhaps what I ask is impossible, but I must ask. Bless the walls of your insight, with your wisdom, with your love, that they might renounce their selfish ways and lay down their arms. May you bring peace to this world.
You want
That's an interesting
peace?
one.
Easy. Stay on your island.
Yeah, Abby is very one way with a lot of this, isn't she? Right, nothing else in there. We've got a building there. I'm trying to go the opposite way to what it wants us to go because I want to make sure we pick everything up. We can climb up there. And we can go, there's a building to the left as well. Nuts and bolts. There's a ladder there as well. Oh, right, okay. There's a few different places to go by the looks of this. But I don't know what the right way is. Let's go up the ladder first. We'll jump back down. I think we need to head to the building over there to check it out. Oh, more shotgun shells. Our shotgun is now full. Pipe. We'll have more attacks with the pipe than we do that. We've only got 3 left with that. This has got 5 and we can upgrade it. Okay. We can get down again here. We don't actually have to follow this through. I think, is that the way we're going? I'm trying to go the opposite way to where we need to go. Hunting pistol ammunition. Right, we need to check out that building, I think, before we go too far. Because I think we're heading that way. Because the building could have some decent stuff inside. It's definitely worth checking out. We didn't have to go that way. We could have come in anyway, to be fair. Okay, nothing there. Foot pedicure? Is it pedicure, I think, with your feet, isn't it? Let's look at the note. Cam, thanks for the note, appreciate it. Can't wait to see you again. Meanwhile, I'm still stuck guarding the Scar Prophet. I didn't tell you this, but on the last shift I talked to her. I asked her why she's doing this. Why doesn't she ask her people to lay down their arms? She started off with the usual Scar BS, how we need to get back to nature. Talked a bunch about the reliance we have on machines. Then said she doesn't want a war. The outbreak day was a wake-up call, but not all of us woke up, or something like that. It's just getting interested when Lewis walks in and gives me shit about talking to her. When he started screaming at her, she just smiled back at him. Even when they moved her cells and the other guards were calling her names and pushing her around, she just kept the calm smile. It was spooky. Everyone says that she's crazy, but I tell you what, after hanging out with her, I get what she's saying. Don't get me wrong, I think her followers are loons, but she has a way about her that draws you in. I hear rumblings they want to move her to a more secure location. See you back home, be careful, Sally.
Isaac. You turned a crazy person into a martyr.
Yeah, that's the problem. When people believe in something so much, whatever you do to that person is going to make them better and bigger. Oh, we got a holster. So this is where we can have both the small arms on at the same time, the hunting pistol and the 9mm. There we go, so we have both slots. Just that. Extremely useful. Obviously, I'd like to have the big gun one as well. More shotgun ammunition there. Anything out here? Is that... So that's got 5. Our pipe's also got 5. Don't know what we'll swap. We've not used... I don't think we've used one of those at all. So, we'll use that. Right, I think that's everything here. Ah, what's in the bathroom? Supplements is what I'm hoping. Sharps. No supplements, annoyingly. Right, that's this building cleared out. We are losing sunlight as well, which we've been told about. That's that there. Okay. So I think we need to now go up and over. I think we've got everything we possibly can from this area. I think we can drop down here. There's a hole in the fence. Is there anything over this way? No. Right, before we drop through, I know everything's loaded already. We need tape. We've only got 1 shiv, so tape is the big thing we need. Weird fall off there. Well, I've got a feeling we're about to get attacked. Just got a feeling. Oh, okay. We lost guards here. Clear a path to okay. So they're trying to clear a path to Martyr's Gate, so they're trying to come through. We need to be careful here. There's 2 to our right. Turn my torch off for a start. There's 2 to the left as well. Where are they going? I don't think we have to kill them though. We can obviously. I think we can get round them. Without killing them would be my hope. Because if they're both together, there's no point trying to take them down, unless we can do it silently and quickly. They're out now. There's more and I didn't see them. There's one up there. Who was potentially seeing us. Right, someone's potentially spotting us. Where are they? Ammunition. I don't know who's seeing us. Someone is potentially spotting us from us being here.
Don't see anything.
I think it's the one up there. These 2 came back round again. As I say, if we're going to take these out, we're going to do it silently. Now we're going to get seen. Got nowhere to go.
There's a wolf here too! In here!
Yeah, it wasn't how I planned it. We did survive though. Don't know if we got away, but I think we did. That was definitely not how I planned it going down.
Whoa.
Right, can I make another silencer? We can. Sacrifice whistles are annoying as hell. Right, someone here. And there's someone here. We need to take these down silently if we can. Right, where's this person? They're in there. If I move, they're going to see me. If the whistles is how they communicate and respond to each other, and that's what we're going to be aware of. Right, the one in there. I need to get to this one. I think if we can.
Don't try anything. Steady. Shut it. Now.
Okay, that's them down. I think there's one more on the ground and two in the building.
Okay.
They're still whistling for responses, so we need to be aware of that. Right, where's this other one? She was here. And now she's moved. And the problem is I can't hear her. There's the response. So there's one there. Okay, there's a few actually. There's another one further forward as well. Trying to work out the best way of getting past these guys. There's obviously one upstairs we've got to be careful of. He's the one doing the whistles, I think. Okay, I think. No one's whistling to the one we've killed, which is weird. You would expect them to whistle to her as well. We need to get that guy in the building. If we can get to him, it does help us massively. Right, the other two are further that way. But yeah, I want to get to the one in the building if we can. So delicate. Scars, if they see you, they're a pain to deal with. I think they're worse than some of the infected, to be fair. That's why we've got to take it so carefully. There's quite a few in the building looking at that. Kind of wonder if we would be just better off just having a full-on firefight and get rid of them all that way. This guy's coming down. Just saw that guy come down. I'm dead. We gotta run, we gotta run.
Don't let her escape!
Right, let's get down. Heal. Just got seen. This guy got too close, couldn't get to take him out in time. I think it's firefight time. She's down. Problem is I don't want them to get round me. Like that, this one's doing. They're down. Not got many bullets left now, or health.
That sucked.
We have got is a bouncing. We've got a shotgun and a bouncing bomb, and that's what I think we're going to need to use. Move, move, move. Right, where are they? Trying to save bullets there.
There.
This has gone badly wrong very quickly, hasn't it? I can see one. There's one over there. There they are. Come on, move. Who the hell shot me there? I was like, come around the other way. I've been impaled. I need to pull that out. I'm out of bullets as well. This has gone badly. Yeah, we're dead, I think. We've got no more health kits left. First aid there, though. Dead. There you go. I thought that might be the case. We just kind of got seen and that was it. The scars are horrendous. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Okay, I don't know what point we're at. Oh yeah, I don't know if we've searched everything in here. We have, because it's okay. So it did it when we'd taken out the last ones in here. To be fair, Akila, good morning. How are you? Right, so we can see the guy there. We know there's a load of people in there. I kind of want to take them guys out from distance, but I haven't got a silenced rifle or anything. I can't put a silencer on that, annoyingly. Otherwise I would. Yeah, we need to take one of these guys out silently if we can. A headshot is also silent, but I think we get seen when we start aiming. Or maybe not. There we go. Okay, we've got 2 more silent shots. So we just need to be accurate with them. We've got to take our time, be accurate where we can with the silencer, just so we're not seen. Right, the next one is there. They're going to come across because we killed the guy. Can't get a shot. Right, we got them. They're down as well. I haven't yet. No, Killer. It's been on our list for a while. Whenever we do votes for next game, it's got votes, but it's never won as of yet. And once we finish this, we're doing Days Gone because that won the last vote. But it's in the vote, and hopefully we'll get to play it at some point when he wins the vote. It's just a wait for it to win, really. But it's something I really want to play. Right, once we get close to that guy, I'm just trying to see where he's going to go. Coming this way, or is he staying there? No, he's coming this way. Okay. Coming this... Oh, he's not coming this way. No, he's moved. Need a headshot. That's what I need. Guarantee you 1-shot kill. Right, someone spotted us do that. That's not too bad though, because we've got... There we go.
All right.
There's still one in there. Can we make another silencer? Because I can take him out now. Will you make that as well? Okay. I may be able to get a headshot to that guy in the window. Okay. Maybe I can't shoot through that glass then, maybe. I thought I could take him out. Maybe I can't. I thought I could, but it doesn't look like I can. Is anyone else here? I think... Right, who's left? There's two in the building, from what I can see. So we've got to go for them next. You saw one front of us recently, I thought the game looked so good. Oh yeah, definitely, it does look good. I've had people describe it as a walking simulator, so... It does look good, and I want to play it. I'm concerned it might be a little bit slow, just because of what I've heard. But yeah, it's something I've been looking to play for a while, we just haven't got to it yet. I've got a big long list of games that we want to get to, we're just not managing it. Everything takes time, doesn't it? That's the thing. Right. Guy there. Is that everyone? That could be the last person, to be fair. Kind of hoping he is. No, there's more than one because they're whistling to each other. There's at least... Oh, there's three of them upstairs. Wow, okay, this could be tricky. We've got to be careful in here. There's three of them. I think one's coming down the stairs now, they are. One's just come down the stairs over there. If he's on his own, there's one up there. One over there, okay. If he's on his own, we can take this person down silently, hopefully. No one else behind him. Sit him down. Okay, we think there's two left in here then. And I think they're both upstairs. If they come downstairs, that does help us massively. Right, I'm looking for supplies as well. We're waiting for them to move. Need to check if he's coming downstairs in a second. Nothing else in here though, it seems. Okay, so one there and one there. I think we'll have to go upstairs. Don't think we've got much choice. That door there? No. Yeah, I don't think they're coming down to us, so I think we've got to go up. But we've only two left, that's not too bad, as long as we're careful. One there, one there. They're both in the same room, that's the only downside. I need them both not to be in the same room. I think this one might be coming out of that room. Okay, we get this corner. Right, one down, one to go. Trying to save bullets where possible. Oh, he's there. I was going to say, where's the last one? I couldn't see him. He's there. Where's he going? Looking out the window. Okay, stay there for a minute. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Got him. Taking a while. We've taken them all out. How to be so slow and careful. Abby is so easy to lose stealth on. I find that we've really got to take our time in them situations.
Gotta be a way through this building.
But yeah, we had to really take our time there. We did use a few pistol bullets up because we had to take out the ones with the silenced pistol, but I think we did okay. Anything in here that we can use? Not by the looks of it. We can go further upstairs as well. I don't know what is further upstairs. We've got to find a way through the building according to Abby herself. Guessing they don't open. No. Still got plenty of time in today's stream. We've still got an hour left to go, so we've got plenty of time to see how far we can get with Abby. Obviously, if we can get to the aquarium, that would be a massive bonus.
I think I can get in through there.
Okay, I don't think there's anything here. Say this and say it's going to jump out on us. I've had that a few times already. It's what makes me think something's going to jump out.
Fuck. Hope Owen didn't come this way.
Okay, we're okay. I can't hear any infected or any scars, so that's a bonus. But I also have a very bad feeling about this. Okay, interesting that someone left a pack here. Don't know what it is, but I've got a really bad feeling about this. I don't know why. Well, we're trying to get to the Ferris wheel. It's still a long way away.
Just need to get down to the street. I can do this.
She's just trying to talk herself into it. Obviously, she wants Owen, but I think it's because she's on her own. I think that's why she's trying to keep her own confidence up, talking to herself, reassuring herself that, yeah, she can do this.
Crazy bitch. Do you even know what you were starting?
So I think the wolves captured her at some point, the leader and the prophet of the scars. It sounds like the wolves did capture her. And kind of accidentally turned her into a martyr.
What's all this? Of course I walked right into a scar camp.
Ah, scar camp. Interesting. Let's have a look at the note. There's an upgrade table as well, so we'll have a look at that in a second. Cable. When a child is born to the Seraphites, they're like a blank slate. Nothing but potential. You've fulfilled their potential beyond my wildest expectations. Forgive me for not being present for your initiation ceremony. I remember my own father soothing the sting on my cheeks with eucalyptus leaves soaked in cool rainwater. You'll forget the pain in time, but the cuts will always be there to remind you of the wisdom of our prophet. We are imperfect beings, and thus we make ourselves imperfect in her eyes. May she guide you through the storm all of your days. May she always find your true strength. I'm so proud of you, your father Ezra.
That's sweet.
So they have to do an induction of sorts to be in the scars. Sounds like they slap them or they hurt them in some way. Right, we'll have a look at the upgrade bench. We should have some nuts and bolts to do some upgrades to something, I'm sure. Let's have a look. I think we should focus on military pistol. We are using it a bit now as it's silenced. I think we should do it. Let's do capacity. At least then can hold more bullets. I am denied about the reduced recoil, but we've only firing one shot at a time, so that's not too bad with recoil. When you're firing more than one at a time, recoil becomes an issue. So as we use that silenced a lot, I think that'd be more useful to us. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. We need to find our way down the street level. We've definitely looked around everywhere, I think. Yeah. Right, so follow this through. Keep an eye out for infected and scars. Scars being worse than the infected to take on. But as we did in the last bit, we're just going to be quiet and slow and steady.
The elders will be pleased this camp so close
Ah,
to martyrs.
we're in trouble. Scars.
Keep heading down.
It will serve its purpose. So, should we help with the search for the runaways? Emily is taking the group into
Right,
the
it's
woods.
two together there.
She'll find them.
May our prophet grant justice to those apostates.
May they serve as an example to others.
She's coming this way, I'm in trouble. No, we got it. Thought we was in trouble there because she was going straight at us there. I can hear them walking, but I'm just trying to see where they are. Right, there's one over there. I wasn't aiming to take them all down, but I think for our safety we kind of need to think about making sure that we can get past them. And we don't want a big firefight. That will put us in massive issues if we try to firefight with them, I think. Right, second one down. Just got to be quiet and careful and not rush anything. Right, there was some health here, so we'll take that. We're full of alcohol, but there's nothing we can craft at this point. Shivs, we desperately need to, we can craft, but I want to hold off due to resources. I don't think there's anyone this way. Obviously we can drop down there, but I think we want to drop down across. We're just trying to get the street level. That's our focus. There's one there. Several there in there.
God, what the fuck did I walk into?
We walked into the whole camp. They're everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
Remember, they didn't know the words of our prophet, or wisdom and such things. They weren't beyond saving. Unlike the wolves.
Hey! It's a wolf!
Ah, I got seen. I was hoping I could do that without being seen. I was so hoping I didn't get seen here. I don't know if they know where I am or not.
No sign of her. Search the ruins. Don't let her slip away.
Get down.
All right.
Ah! Didn't react quick enough. It's there though. Move. Come on, show yourself. It's the way to do it. Just I know there's one there. Go down. This wasn't what I was hoping for. I did not want a firefight. Right, there's one there. Come on, hit. Need help. Right, there's one there. I think there's one over there. That's gonna miss.
Watch out!
I should have gone silent because I could have then avoided them knowing where I was, to be fair. Oh, it's my ammunition at least. Okay, where are they and what do we need to do to get out of here? Let's go silence again. I think there's only 2 left. Obviously it didn't go to plan. Because we were seen and then we had a firefight. We've had to use quite a few bullets. But we're okay, that's the important thing. Who's seeing me? Where from? So difficult to see where they are a lot of the time. Right, there's one down here. I think I'm trying to get down there. Right, I can't see what's the other side of that. Right, there was one down here. But they're not there now, they've moved on. Maybe see. Oh, he's running away. I think they're still looking for me upstairs. If we don't have to kill them, and we can avoid them, we'll do that. There's one here. Don't want him to see me here. If I can avoid him, that would be ideal. Right, it's 2 of them there. This is where we've got to be extra careful. If I can get a headshot in, I will, because that will help us. There's no one behind us, at least. There's another one coming down now as well. This is where it can go badly wrong very quickly. Let's swap that for shotgun. Down.
It came from that way.
That is down. That's why I swapped the shotgun, because I knew they were going to get close. There's more than one. There's 2 left here. I want them to get close because I'll just blast them with the shotgun. It's down. There's one left, I think, and he's there.
You better run.
How's he not down? He's down now. I think we're clear.
Okay.
Oh, I would have liked not to have to use bullets, but we made it through at least. That we can now pick up resources if there's any around. That was tough. Trying to stay silent. I'd like to say before, I think Abby is a lot harder to be stealthy with. She's a lot more gung-ho, and she needs to be, it feels like she needs to be played that way as well. And it's really unusual to have to do that. It feels really alien because of how quiet we were when we were Ellie. So yeah, that's proving a little bit trickier than I expected. Right. Craft a silencer. Shivs will craft some more now. So I want to leave anything as 0. We'll craft another health kit. Okay, that's as far as we've got. We've got another silencer on our pistol at least. We need ammunition. That's a big problem, I think, more than anything else.
Just get down to the street.
Right, nothing else here, I don't think. Trying to get down to the street level. and then we've got to try and make it across that Ferris wheel. That seems to be a long way down. I don't want to jump down there. Who was it being seen by? I was being seen by someone then, but I don't know who. I'm pretty sure we took all the scars out, but maybe we didn't. Can't hear them, wherever they are. That'll be why then. There's one there. Come on. Bite the ear off, that'll do it. There's more, there's more. This is not good. Abby's fighting back. Who's that? With the hammer. Oh, that's gonna hurt. After all that, getting through the scars, trying to be quiet, trying to do it stealthily, trying not to get seen, and we just get clobbered with a hammer. 4 months earlier. Okay, interesting.
Owen! Owen!
So it seems that Owen turned the aquarium into his safe space.
Hey. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Is this bad time?
No.
Well, in fact, it's turned into his home by the looks of things.
So, what's up? We got orders?
Sort of.
Sort of. You know what? Just, how about we hold off on the Isaac talk for just a minute?
Owen.
When's the last time you were here? Look around. Take it all in.
Okay, so he's telling us to look around. He's definitely made the place a little bit more homely, I suppose. What is that? It's a bow?
What's this?
Oh yeah, Mel and I have this competition thing going. Well, I don't think you would enjoy it. It's pretty complicated.
Oh, it's the one with the suckers on them. I didn't know it's the suckers to start with.
I do.
Okay. See those targets?
Yeah.
Just hit as many as you can before the time's up.
I win.
Okay, we've got to beat a score of 10 by Mel by the looks of things.
Got it.
Oh wow, that's really weird. That's too late. There we
That's
go.
one.
Proud of you.
Supposedly there's 10 in total.
2 down.
And more to go. Oh, good for you.
It's judging distance, that's the problem. Too high that time. That's another one.
Shit. 5. Halfway there, Abs.
And obviously spotting the rest of the targets is going to be problematic.
Art.
Well, I'm
Come
making
on.
it better.
Ouch.
There we go.
Deep inside of me.
One there.
Like,
I don't know how many are
very
left.
proud right now.
Or where they are.
30 seconds.
I can't see any more targets. That's annoying. I don't know how many I've got either, but I can't see any more targets. There's one there.
Ow. Isaac would be
I don't think that counts.
Just 10 seconds left.
Yeah, I can't see any. I don't know how many I've got either.
5, 4, 3, 2,
There's one up there.
1.
There's 2 up there. Just seen 2 more that I didn't notice originally. How many did I get?
I almost had it.
Oh, so close. Yet.
Put my score up. I'll do better next time.
I'll do it later.
Oh my... Are you nervous that Mel's gonna find out I was here?
What? No. She doesn't care.
Then put me up on the board.
Jeez. Calm down.
Oh, at night? Ah, that's really annoying.
Okay, there's one last thing I want you to see. Come upstairs.
Them two on the right-hand
Is it
side
that
would have
boat
won that.
captain's body? Because I saw it last time. You didn't put a Santa hat on it, did you?
What?
So I thought Abby was with Owen, but it seems like Mel's with Owen. Or at this point, anyway. This was 4 months ago.
After you.
What is all this? Festive.
You gotta get the full effect. Have a seat. Take in that view.
That is a view and a half, to be fair. We know they were together 4 years previous, because we saw that in a past memory.
Yeah, well,
So they must have broken up.
try that. Well?
The view is nice.
Oh, whatever. Philistine.
You want me to lie?
Yes, obviously.
There's definitely an awkwardness between them, isn't there?
She's into this Christmas thing, and it's our 1 year, so...
Oh, so he's with Mel. They've been together a year.
I think it's adorable.
I think you can go fuck yourself.
No, I wish someone loved me enough to make me a stocking.
You don't deserve one.
What, a stocking? Or someone who loves me?
Why are you in such a good mood?
Am I?
You should blow off training tonight. Abby, when the moon comes
I
out...
found Joel's brother. He's at a settlement out in Wyoming.
How did you find Tommy?
The Fireflies who served with him got picked up at the wall.
Ah, okay, there we go.
I thought he quit like a decade ago.
Yeah.
So, have these guys heard from him since?
It's a lead. I gotta see it through.
Okay, but you know that even if he is there, and you do find him, he might not know where Joel is, right? Did you tell the others?
Everyone's on board. Mel included. We can leave next week.
Isaac's never gonna let that many people go off base.
He already did.
Bullshit.
Who's more about justice than Isaac? He knows what Joel's done.
So Isaac supposedly has okayed the mission.
Hey. We're doing this together, right?
Of course.
So they didn't have a lead for a very long time, and then because some fireflies are picked up at the wall, they talked about Tommy, and that's where their lead came from. Right, we've been captured by the scars. Are we going to see how bad they are, or have we been reading stuff and taking it the wrong way, I wonder? That's definitely not a good situation to be in. And we've seen what the wolves do to their prisoners. Are we about to see what the scars do to their prisoners? That's the difference. The wolves really torture people. Are the scars the same? No, they just hang people instead. That's not good.
They are nested with sin. Free them, that they may know my...
Don't know who that is.
Where is the other apostate? Clip her wings.
What do they mean by clip her wings? Oh! That's horrendous. Someone's fighting back. We don't know who they are at the minute. They've broken her arm. And Abby's joining in as well. She's out of bullets. That's one way to end it. The problem is, Abby's now in trouble. Are they going to free Abby? Well, we know they're going to free. Someone's going to free Abby. We know that.
Demons are coming.
Her arm is smashed to bits. The arm is never going to recover.
Lev.
So who are these kids? The girl though, that's incredible, the fact that her arm's been smashed to bits. That she's on her feet.
Watch your backs.
Who's coming? We've got a hammer in her hand and that's it. Oh, infected. Stalkers, aren't they? One down. Can't attack too much because they dodge. So we've got to dodge and then fight back and try and react. Well, the way we've been doing, to be fair. Can't believe the way our hand is.
We have to move. Where are you going? Out of these woods. We gotta run.
We've lost all our gear.
Coast is this way.
Follow the kids. There's more coming in. I think I've fallen too far back. Yeah, we fell too far back, hence why we got hurt and killed. So when they say we got to run, we got to run. Got a bottle to use if we can. We've only got fists now though. Go on. Cool. Trying to fight back. I'm going down.
That was the last of them. You two okay? Yeah. We have to keep moving before more come.
We definitely weren't okay. That was tricky.
Looks the same. You sure you know where you're going? It has to be this way.
The only thing we got is a bottle.
What the hell am I doing?
I don't know who these two are, what group they're part of. Obviously we've heard of Scars, we've heard of Wolves. These two have no clue.
It's just up here. Those are fresh. There another way around? If there were, would we be going this way?
Well, medical on the floor.
Come on, Lev. Get it open. Move.
I need a gun or something, to be fair. Things are definitely taking a turn, though.
Go. I got you.
So are we going to get through? We are going to get through. That's the lady who hurt us. Nice rugby tackle. No weapons.
Are you wearing my backpack?
Oh, we've got no weapons. We've got to time our attacks perfectly here. Come on. I got you. Ah, I dodged too early. Oh, went for the attack. Didn't know she was going to do 2 attacks at once there. Again, she's with the 2. Might lose this fight, I think. Oh, she's with for 3rd. Okay, so sometimes she goes for 3 attacks. Have we got it? We have. I thought we'd lost that, I really did.
Got it. You guys alright? Yes.
I don't know how we survived that, I really don't. Right, we got our equipment back, we can heal now. Let's do that first, shall we? And then let's have a look at what we've got left. I don't know bullets wise and stuff. 9 bullets on that, 8 on that. We have got a shotgun as well with 4. Is that shotgun loaded? Yeah. Crafting wise, we've got some bombs if we want them. Okay. I think we do this up to the pickaxe. It's got more health than ours had, to be fair, so it makes sense to take it. So anything else to pick up here? There probably isn't, to be fair, looking at the situation we're in. I'm going to give it a quick save. We've got about half an hour left of the stream. But I think that would have been a checkpoint. So now, that's a good place to save. Can we get this open? We need to know who these 2 are as well.
Go on.
Because that's something we don't know currently.
How's the arm?
Can't believe she's still walking with an arm like that. That is completely smashed.
Can't touch this stuff. It's old world. Are you?
You need supplies. We're not out of the woods yet.
Oh, so they won't touch the stuff here because it's old world stuff.
Never seen scars going after scars before.
Seraphites.
What the hell did you do?
I shaved my head.
Fine, don't tell me. I really don't care.
Right, there is an upgrade bench. I'm just making sure we've picked all the nuts and bolts up first, so we can do what we can. Yeah, so they don't touch old world stuff. That's all we kind of really know about them at this point, which is interesting that they kind of see the world as different. Okay, see what upgrades we can do. And when we have 48, it's not many. Shotgun or pistol. Pistol, I think, is the better one. We'll go for accuracy, because obviously we use it silenced quite a bit. Accuracy would be the better option for us. So there we go. Right. Yeah, unusually they see the world as two different times. It means more supplies for us though, at least. But it's just something I wasn't expecting, to be fair. It's a different point of view to see things like that. Anything in here? Nothing there. We'll go over here. Oh, a manual. What is going to get an upgrade here? Bring your own bullets. How to make your own improvised munitions with every household items. Firearms is a new upgrade branch. Let's have a look at it. Oh, okay. So craft incendiary shells. For shotgun, I think. Craft hunting pistol ammo. Nice. Faster aim movement. Craft more hunting ammo. Craft more incendiary shells. And we can do incendiary shells now. We were saving up for 50. Craft 2 incendiary shotgun shells which fire in a wide cone, dealing heavy damage and lighting enemies on fire. To be fair, I think that's quite a good idea. I like that idea. So let's do that. So now we've got a new recipe. So incendiary shells for our shotgun. We can only hold 4 at a time. But I do like the idea of that. Let's make the pickaxe better as well. Are we there? So on our shotgun, we have now got incendiary shells. And normal shells. I think we'll keep the incendiary ready to use. Quite interesting the fact that that's a new upgrade branch. I like that. There's a note here. What does this say? I'm looking forward to just lighting someone on fire, to be fair. Eddie, I hope to God you're okay. The last truce has fallen apart. We've been ordered back home for reassignments. Sent 2 search parties look to you for no avail. Please find us note we can find us, Matt. Okay. So that's all about when the truce failed. Okay, we're going to save up for the 50 supplements again so we can get the max health increase. Got in here shotgun ammunition and pistol ammunition. Nice. There is food in there, but I don't think we need it. I think health-wise we're okay now. I'm more concerned about the girl with the arm. She's got to be in agony. She's not screaming or anything, which is surprising. At least any supplies we find are for us. They don't, because they won't touch old world stuff. All these supplies are important for us. Let's make sure we picked as much as we can up as well. Definitely don't like leaving supplies behind if we can avoid it. Especially in something like this where there's a lot of them. Well, it did seem like there's going to be a lot of supplies. It's kind of dried up a little bit now. Anything over here? Health kit. It's in the drawer. Ammunition, nice. I half expected to find one of her coins here, to be fair. On nuts and bolts. It's not worth going back to see if we can do any upgrades. I don't think we've got enough to do anything anyway. There's no reason to head back with them. I think that's everything from here. Okay, bathroom for supplements. No, nuts and bolts instead. Canister. Okay, she now looks like she's hurting. I thought she was doing really well, but yeah, she looks like she's hurting now. Popster, good morning. How are you? Thank you for the like, much appreciated. My words up. How have you been, Popster? Unusual time for you to join us. Okay.
Almost to the coast.
Almost to the coast, are we?
Farther.
Right, let's make sure we're prepared, because I've got a feeling we're about to be attacked. Yeah.
Demons, stay behind me.
Probably should change the shotgun, because we'll end up using too many bullets otherwise. Okay, these are our incendiary shells. So if we get a decent shot, it should set them on fire. They are really cool. Back to normal shells now. Unless we craft more. Yeah, we'll craft them a set of 2. They are really cool to use, incendiary shells. But we don't have many. Okay, I'm still waiting for something else to jump out on us here. You don't have to go to work tomorrow. Nice. Boss notifications told us you don't have to come into work. Nice. That's quite good. It's a nice day, extra day off then, isn't it? There's going to be more in here. Guarantee it. There's a few things in here to pick up though. More supplements as well. Okay, I think that's everything there. I'm assuming we're dropping down. But we can hear there's infected in there. Let's jump across for a start. Is that pipe? The pipe is better than our pickaxe, but I want to use the pickaxe. We've not used the pickaxe yet. Right, if we can be silent here, that would be more helpful, I think. I'll begin. Yeah, we're now playing as Abby. It's completely changed the game. We can't be as silent with Abby, it seems. Is that all of them? I think that is.
Now what? Quite confident it's this way.
You're quite confident.
You don't have to follow us.
That really gives us confidence, doesn't it? Quite confident.
Let's just get out of here.
Well, it's like this is a bit sad for the first game getting killed in the way. No, you're all good. Yeah, I was amazed. It's a ballsy move to kill off a character like that so early on. But I think it's made sense because of how the story's gone since. The changing to another character at the point we did is also an interesting move. At least it's allowing us to learn a bit more about Abby and why she does what she does. And why she acts the way she does. I'm kind of in two minds about the whole thing at the minute. In terms of, she's a completely different style to what Ellie is. But I'm interested to see her motivations and things. We obviously now know for definite why she killed Joel. But we also know that Ellie and Tommy kill a lot of her friends. So I'm looking forward to seeing how she deals with that mentally as well, to be fair. Oh, what's through here? But to me, you did watch this game the first part when they came out. Oh, okay. More ammunition, more nuts and bolts, all good. Is that everything in here? Right, we're going through this door here, I think. Don't know if there's more infected. Our shotgun is ready with our bullets just in case. It was a huge shock. Yeah, it was. Massive shock.
I get you through, you open that gate, right?
We'll open it.
Yeah, I was not expecting it when it happened. But then I was saying at the start, Joel and Ellie seemed so calm and comfortable and happy that there needed to be something happen to be a catalyst for the game's story in the first place.
The gate's stuck. Fuck. Hurry up.
We got to fight off a load of infected. Oh, why did she not? I thought the shotgun was loaded, but I don't think it is. There it is. Any more? Where are you? Oh, I can hear him, couldn't see him. So difficult to see him sometimes. Right. We're okay.
I can't believe I trusted Scars.
Have they run away? Don't tell me they've gone.
Fucking Scars.
Yeah, they've left us. Okay, we need to find our own way out then, I think. Need to be closer. They're going to drop in on me, aren't they, as well? Got no melee weapon left either. And I've only got one shotgun shell. Oh, you're kidding me. No shotgun shells left either. I need to swap weapon. Oh, I'm in trouble. Big, big trouble. Move, move, move. Jump over. I need to swap weapon. Oh, got me. Oh, I'm dead, I'm dead. Couldn't move in time, that's my own fault. Trying to look what they were shouting. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. Then you realised that Joel killed his father. Yes, when that all got explained, that's really cool, how they all make it work together and how it fits. That actually felt really good. See ready to what the Fireflies, yes. No, Fireflies were what Tommy was part of and where we were taking Ellie at the start of the first game. Right, reload. I'm going to get myself back in the corner over here because I think that was a good position. So when they start dropping in, when the big guys come in, that's when we've got a situation. Right, can't waste bullets. I need them to be close to use the shotgun effectively. Like that. Didn't really need to use the shotgun against that one. I need to reload it ideally. Big guy! I need to get out of it. I'm stuck. I'm a big guy. I need a heal badly. I can't move. I need to change weapon, but I just can't seem. I can't see where I'm going. It's just too dark. Oh, got me again. I think I'm dead. Yeah. Oh. There was a group that called something else. Remember how they let Desmond sacrifice himself in Assassin's Creed 3? That was a tough decision to make, but they made the right call. Yeah, I don't... yeah, Assassin's Creed 3's decision to sacrifice himself, it made sense, didn't it? What I need to do, if we have time quickly, is craft some fire ammunition, because the big bloater things are weak to fire ammunition. Swap. So we know them bloater type enemies are weak to fire. How do you survive that? Not close enough, I think. Light's gone out, that's not helpful. But we know the big guys are coming in a second. I need to swap ammunition quickly. Where are they? Seeing where they are is my problem. Where are they? Ah. Yeah, it's the spotting them that I'm finding really difficult. One down. Smash the window. Get over. I think it's dead.
Wolf, over here.
Oh. Is there any more coming in? There is, isn't there? I was hoping to pick up ammunition. Yeah, we need to go.
Wolf, over here.
I'm coming. Took us a few attempts, but I think we've done it. Wow. Kevin Sims going the story as well, so no plan wants to know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, although I don't know how it's going to work with the free games this year, because obviously one is console, one is mobile. I don't know if the mobile game is canon, so I don't know if that's really going to add more to the story or it's just separate.
My arm. I know.
The adrenaline's worn off, and now she's now feeling her arm that was smashed with a hammer.
Out. Nice and steady.
But yeah, so I don't know how it's going to work. And the third one, I can't remember what the third one is. But we know the Mirage will work. The story will work to fit into everything else. The second one, I don't know. I think that's Jade, isn't it? The mobile game. I'm not sure how that story is going to work in terms of fitting into everything else. The trailer that they did, I'm not that interested in playing the mobile one, to be fair.
Won't open. Try the other ones.
Well, they didn't run away and leave us. They were trying to help, and we survived. It was a tough fight, I must admit.
No.
Once we get to the next checkpoint, we are going to be at that stop point because we are nearly out of time.
Whoa. In here.
Found one. There we go.
Before someone sees.
So we don't know who these kids are. Obviously, they fought back against the Scars. The Scars know who they are. We don't.
Lock it.
And Abby's been calling them Scars as well. So I'm interested into why there's infighting in the Scars themselves, compared to the Wolves that are very close-knit by the looks of things. You can't expect too much out of it. No, that's the thing. Her arm has had it. There's no way that arm's recovering the way they smashed it with a hammer. Don't know too much about the platforms. What I do know is it's going to be a mess. Yeah, I think Mirage will be fine, but I don't know about the other two.
Just needs to be said.
It's shattered. There's no way that's going to heal from being set. Absolutely shattered. There is no way.
Lean back. I'm gonna move it, okay? You ready?
Oh, you hear the crack. Yeah, I wouldn't say a masterpiece. I think the Mirage one will work in terms of story. It should all fit together. Jade, I'm not so sure. And I don't even know what the third one is offhand.
What's your name?
Abby. Thanks for cutting me down.
Abby's leaving. Is she actually just going to leave him?
This area gets a lot of traffic. Whatever shape she's in, we need to get out of here by tomorrow.
We'll be fine.
I thought she was going to stay with him. I honestly did. I didn't think she was just going to leave him like that. Okay, so they're both safe. They're inside the building. Abby has decided to leave. That is the checkpoint done. So this is the time we're going to need to stop. We are out of time for this morning, I'm afraid. We are 19 hours in. According to that. I still think it's more than that. I still think that's underestimating how long we're in for. But wow, what a day so far. What a journey. So we picked it up first thing this morning with Abby and her friends making it through away from the scars and then being saved by the wolves before Abby then sneaking out of the wolves base to go and find Owen, who potentially could have shot one of their own, to then be captured by the scars, to then have other scars help them escape, help her escape. Yeah, we've done a lot. There's been a lot going on today. We've learned a lot more about Abby when she was younger, a relationship with some of the other people as well, especially with Owen, which has been interesting. So yeah, very interesting so far. And I said it yesterday when we turned into Abby that it's going to be interesting to see how that works in the dynamics of the game, and it's definitely working so far. I think we'll have to play to find out, Popster. Yes, the Nexus, from what I know, so though I've read up on so far, is it's basically going to be a platform where all the games are, and you go onto that to then play through them, and it sounds like they can add DLC kind of elements, so not massive games, but small amounts periodically, from what I've heard so far. But I don't think that's this year. I don't think that's going to be coming this year. They've been working on it for a few years, supposedly. But I don't think it's going to come this year. I think we're looking at next year now. It'd be an interesting way of doing it. I don't think there's no franchise out there that's done it so far. So we'll definitely be interested to see how that all works, combines, and how expensive it is. You know, do you need a subscription to Nexus itself? Or can you just pay for each individual game that you want to do, or each individual DLC part you want to do? Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that. If they make it a subscription model, I don't know how well that's going to go down. That's the thing. Yeah, definitely have upgraded graphics and stuff as well. Whether it will be PS4 compatible, I'm not sure. I would expect them to mainly focus on next gen, but we shall see. Yeah, it could be. It'd be interesting to see how they do it. Like I say, I think it's definitely an interesting idea. My concern is they'll go for the subscription model, and you pay a monthly fee to have access to it. Yeah, they're just story parts from one, small amounts. But yeah, my concern is if they go for a subscription model, which I think they will, because it makes the most financial sense. But I don't know how well that will go down with people. That's my only concern. But financially, from a business standpoint, the subscription model would make sense. but I just don't think it'll go down well with people. So it's kind of one of those. Yeah, I can't see it not because of the infrastructure needed to run it. I think it will be. It depends on their price point as well. You know, if they don't price it too high, it could be okay. And it also depends how often new stuff is added. If you have a subscription to something and there's nothing new on there, then what's the point? You're going to cancel the subscription. So it depends how often they're going to update it. You know, if they're adding things every 2 weeks or every month, it may be worthwhile depending on the price. But it will just depend on what they do. They haven't released too much information, which is interesting as well. They're not really advertising it massively yet. That's the thing. No, long term, subscription models work in the short term. Long term, you've just got to keep adding. If they don't keep adding, or they add stuff and it's rubbish or glitchy or broken, that's when they're going to fall down. That's the thing. If you can consistently keep adding stuff and makes the subscription price worthwhile, then they'll do really well. But it's what happens when they run out of ideas, when they run out of content. You know, what are you going to say? Oh, we're ending it now. It's kind of weird. I think they are thinking a lot about the money. Yeah, they claim they're all about the players, but I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting one to see how it all works. And obviously, when we actually hear more details, because that's the hard thing, we don't know enough. And I suppose that will only come in time. They could give it for free and you just pay for what you want to play. They could do that, which is an interesting way of doing it as well. If they're not going to release content consistently at a set period, then buying what you want to play would make more sense. Yeah, I would get, yeah, if they did that, if it was going to be a free platform, then you have to purchase the content, which would make sense if it wasn't going to be a set structure of how often they released. That's the thing. If it was they released something new for the platform every 3 months, say, then it would work better as something that you buy on the platform rather than a subscription model. But they haven't given enough information for us to really know how it's going to work. That's the only concern. But I guess we'll get more closer to release, I would assume. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. As I say, they're the first franchise to do it or even talk about doing it. They have enough games to make it work, as long as new content is there as well. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, they have the most potential. I think it's either going to be one or the other. There's no other real way of doing it, I don't think. But yeah, it'd just be interesting. But we need more information, and we're just going to wait for that to happen, I would say. Right, we are out of time for today, I'm afraid. I do need to go and start getting some lunch and take painkillers and stuff and start my lunch break. Every day after stream, I have an hour lunch break. And then I start either editing, recording, whatever I need to do. Today's an editing day. So I've got a bunch of stuff to edit this afternoon. Some DLCs made my older games like... Yeah, no, absolutely. I like if they put Assassin's Creed 1 on there, you know, that's the one that I want to play again. But I can't play the game at the minute. So things like that would make sense. But yeah, the original games as well on there would be quite good. It's just going to depend how they do it, to be fair. But we're out of time, as I say. We are. That is it for this morning. We are back this evening with Batman Arkham Knight as we continue our journey to lock up the Riddler. I think that's the only thing left to do is the Riddler. We completed all the DLC bosses Tuesday night. So this evening we've got another 2-hour stream of Batman Arkham Knight. We'll focus on Riddler trophies and Riddler's stuff, and we probably won't get him jailed tonight. We'll also talk about the Platinum because I had a proper look at it and there is an issue. We'll talk about all that this evening in our 2-hour Batman Arkham Knight. You have to go. No worries, Popstar. We're finishing as well. Thank you for the congratulations as well. Yeah, I'm completely amazed personally. But yeah, it's been an incredible month or two. So thank you. But that is it. So we are back tomorrow morning with more of The Last of Us Part 2 as we continue Abby's journey and we learn more about her. But as I say, we are also back this evening with Batman Arkham Knight. And there is daily content on the channel as well. And thank you to all the new subscribers. Hope you're enjoying the content on the channel. That is it. Popstar, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We will see you this evening, if not tomorrow morning. Have a good day, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.